welcome to another RPG Reanimators. It's Alive. This evening we will be playing BLACKSAT by Greg Stolze and Shane Ivey. It can be found in the Delta Green book Control Group. So the year is 2011. It is May. You all are NASA astronauts. You've been training for the last 18 months for a fairly standard resupply mission to the International Space Station. You know that this is the penultimate shuttle mission. The one that comes after you is the very last one. So your prospects are a little in flux right now because after this mission, you know that the ISS will persist. The Russians will launch American astronauts after that. But will you be among those that go? You have no idea. Many of your peers at this time are retiring, leaving for other prospects. The writing's a little bit on the wall, you know. Shuttle's winding down. They just don't need as many astronauts anymore. So this may very well be your last opportunity to go to space. We have two experienced astronauts with us, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Spey, who is the commander of this mission, and Major Dirk McMillan, our pilot. The three others, Lieutenant Commander Belton, Captain Hamlet, and Dr. Turner, are all rookies. This will be your first space flight. So you've all been training alongside two other fine astronauts by the names of Peterson and Wynn. And you get called into the office of Paul Scalzo, who is an administrator that you guys have been working with this whole time in your preparation for mission. In this meeting with Scalzo, there is two individuals you don't recognize immediately. They look maybe kind of familiar, but you don't necessarily know them on site. Peterson and Wynn aren't here. And there is another gentleman kind of sitting quietly in a corner. Paul says, please sit down. I have some news. The parameters of this mission have changed. You're no longer going to the ISS. This is no longer a resupply mission. This is a repair mission. There's a satellite in orbit that desperately needs fixing. These two gentlemen here, the two that you kind of all maybe vaguely recognize, Weintraub and O'Neill, are going to accompany you. Peterson and Wynn are out. But these two are the only ones that really understand how to fix this satellite. That goes by the name of BLACKSAT. This is a bit of a rush mission. You launch you all, we're keeping the launch date basically. And you all knew you were set to launch in just a couple of weeks. So we're going to keep the launch date and we're going to keep this pretty hush hush. Any questions?
What's going on here? You can't just change the mission directive like that. We've been training for months.
You have been training for months. That's right. But Weintraub and O'Neill, being the ones that will affect the repairs here, are really the only two that need additional training. And they're the ones that launched BLACKSAT originally, so they're the ones that have the best knowledge of it. We just need to get them in the pool, refresh their EVA certifications. You all know that EVAs are spacewalks. Turner, you're going to need to give them the once over on medical, make sure they look good, and then you're good to go. Your only mission here is to escort them to BLACKSAT. Belton, Hamlet, you'll be EVA escorts, or one of you will anyway.
And what about the ISS resupply mission? Is that just completely dusted at this point? Are we going to make a second run?
No, we're not going to make a second run. That's getting punted over to unmanned launch. Northrop Grumman will take care of it with their new rocket.
Future of space, huh? I roll my eyes at the mention of unmanned.
Listen, Spey, you want the mission or not? You got a whole office full of people that'll take your job.
Look, I'll take it. But just taking a step back, Weintraub and O'Neill, I've seen them around, right? I'm assuming this is a tight knit community.
Yes, this is a tight knit community and that's why they look familiar. They were astronauts. They're older. They've definitely retired from the office, maybe even before your time.
All right, well, make sure Dr. Turner does a good job checking over them because we'll see if they're fit to fly.
Yeah, Turner, you definitely, you can give them the once over. You can tell they're both probably approaching 70, which is not the ideal age range for human space flight, but it's been done before. John Glenn is, I don't
But
know if
do
he
they
was at
look
this time, but he was
fit?
the oldest person to ever go to space. He was pretty elderly. What was that? Sorry.
Do they look fit at all, or?
Yeah, I mean, not lean, muscled 30-year-old men anymore, but they're not, overweight or anything like that. Just on initial glance, they look healthy enough.
Okay.
So they're only going to be preparing for the next couple of weeks. Have they been preparing?
They've been doing all of the work they need to do to get ready for the repair itself, but other than that, we haven't gotten them in the vomit comet or anything. So there's no
With
time really. Get them in the pool, give them the physical.
with all
Get 'em
due
to launch.
respect, it might be easier just to train us to fix a damn
Yeah.
satellite than for me to babysit someone who could damn well be my dad or grandpa out there with no training and God knows how long.
So
Um,
at this, Weintraub kind of speaks up and he looks excited. It's probably been a decade or more since he's gotten in a shuttle. And he said, "Oh, but it's really fascinating. And it would take a lot longer, Belton, to really train you onto this because you see, the paradimensional flattening of derivatives is really, and then the guy at the end of the table who hasn't said anything says, "Shut the hell up, Weintraub. These people aren't cleared to know anything about that." And he kind of simmers down.
Do we want to know why this is hush hush?
Yeah, with respect again, what the fuck was that? You're hiring us to drive Miss Daisy over here and then we don't know what this is about? Listen, I haven't been around here that often, but is this how people usually do things at NASA?
No, this is absolutely not how things are done at NASA. He says, "Belton, I understand this is out of scope, out of spec, outside of what we normally do, but it needs must. This has to get done."
I give a very long exhale through my nose.
I look at Belton, raise an eyebrow, and then return to the our two tourists and say, "Look, I mean, you know the rules. You've been up there before, I guess."
Yeah, we launched that, and this is O'Neill talking. He's quieter. In fact, he's lit up a cigarette at this point, and he's kind of chain smoking over in his corner, but thin, older, and yeah. Weintraub and all, we flew with it back in the 80s.
As you know, the systems are overhauled, but at the core, more or less the same. So I expect you to behave, and this is a non-smoking flight.
Yeah. We know the rules, McMillan. We know the rules. We'll respect everyone's time here, and you guys are the boss. We're just catching a ride, fixing a satellite, coming home.
Mhm. But we do need to know the basics in case anything happens up there. Whatever this flat tinfoil was that you mentioned, but we need to know at least which button to push.
Scalzo.
We
No,
can't
yeah.
bet on you getting a heart attack up there.
Scalzo just says if they can't fix it, then we're fucked. So it is what it is, McMillan. If they can't do it, it's done.
Then we decommission the satellite. Okay.
Okay.
Whose satellite is this?
That belongs to us. U.S.
Okay.
military satellite.
So if it's a U.S. military satellite, do we have All right. So we have O'Neill, and then we have
Weintraub.
Weintraub, and we have everyone here going up, and that's it.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Peterson and Wynn got the boot.
Do I know their military ranks, Weintraub and O'Neill?
They were not introduced to you with rank. You
Okay.
all were introduced to them with rank and title. So you could do a little digging. You know, like I said, they were probably before your time, so you could always look into who they are.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that. I need to know everyone in the crew.
I mean, that's fair. You're the commander.
If something goes wrong, it's the commander's fault.
So you know that 2 weeks before your launch, you go into quarantine, so you don't have a ton of time to get all of this stuff lined up and in order. Stolze says, "All right, I'm going to conclude this meeting unless you have any other questions."
Looks to me like you're running out of answers, but sure.
I'm running out of answers. I'm willing to tell you, Macmillan. Now get your ass out of this office and go.
Stand up and nod to the rest and the civilians. And then wait at the door for the rest of the team.
Shaking my head, muttering under my breath, but don't say anything else.
I'll walk out with I'll walk side by side with Macmillan and I'll ask him, Macmillan, what do you think about this?
So they mean with then we're fucked. This sounds bullshit.
I think you're right. It kind of, if it looks like shit and it smells like shit, it's probably shit. I'm gonna do a little research into who these our new crewmates are.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sorry.
tried to find out more about this satellite.
Good luck. Military satellite.
I mean, it must have gotten up there with the mission in their time.
That's true. Maybe there's an archives.
Maybe a few
Must be in
people at
paper.
JBL.
And then I do want to go towards Belton. So Belton, what do you think about this?
I think it smells like a crock of bullshit, but we don't have a choice but to swallow it.
All right.
I don't know. What do you make of all that? Haven't been up since the 80s. Military satellite, classified, allegedly. Is this some kind of Reagan era Star Wars laser gun bullshit?
Could be,
I don't know.
but apparently we don't have clearance, so that's
Yeah.
how it goes.
I don't trust anyone that's going to be joining us just this quick. I'm probably going to take some time reading up on, I don't know, satellites of that era and see if we can maybe just do the damn job ourselves and get out. I don't like this.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see what we can do and just keep on your toes. And then I will purposely go past Captain Hamlet and go towards Doc Turner. So what are your thoughts on their flight ability?
Oh, they haven't been up in a long time.
Right.
My thought is that I was going to press them. Weintraub seems like he's ready to talk. If I'm giving them a once over, I could give them a twice over. I'm not going to waste this opportunity, though.
I like that, Turner. That's why you're one of the best. So just keep me in the loop.
Sounds good.
And then I will go towards my office.
Brutal. Okay, well, it does sound like some of you all want to do a little digging. You all get put on your calendars that you will be in the pool in like a day or two. So you have some time. You have the rest of this day at least. So let's start with our commander. Commander, what would you like to do?
I'd like to pull up some old files on Weintraub and O'Neill. Just like any accolades that they were awarded, what degree that they were that they had in college, or their specializations. just to see the exact nature of what they worked on, what they're
Okay.
good at.
Yeah, give me a bureaucracy roll.
With pleasure. All right, here we go. That is a 27.
Excellent. So, that is a success for you, right?
I hope so.
Make sure.
Yeah, I have a 40.
Okay. With a You're gonna dig for a while because it takes you more than a day to kind of get some granularity to this, and you realize why. Um, you realize why they looked familiar and their names didn't. It's because those aren't their names. That's pretty clear. Um, yes, they did fly in 82 under Weintraub and O'Neill. Um, but no, yes, yes, they did. They flied in 82 under Weintraub and O'Neill. That was their only flight. They disappeared from NASA pretty soon afterward. And it was pretty quiet. And that flight itself looks real funky on appearance. It's like it was just a launch that it doesn't mention BLACKSAT. It just mentions putting uh, a regular old satellite into orbit for not internet, but GPS positioning, stuff like that. So it's real shifty. It's on the books. It's not what you just heard that it was. Weintraub graduated Harvey Mudd College in all kinds of like math undergrad, math bachelor's, went to Harvard, got a PhD in math. And pretty soon after graduating, goes straight into NASA's astronaut program and then does a mission and then disappears off the face of NASA anyway. So if you want to know more about what he's done outside of NASA, you'll have to do a little digging. O'Neill, yeah, there are 8 people on Facebook named Pierce O'Neill, and none of them are the guy you just sat in a conference room with. When you look up like NASA astronaut O'Neill, it's like a single sentence. Pierce O'Neill was on the space, this shuttle launch in 1982. There's not even a picture of him.
Yeah, they
But
usually take pictures to hang up on
oh
the
yeah,
wall.
like blue flight suits and like whole big thing. It's like they've tried to basically scrub the fact that there were 2 astronauts ever named Weintraub and O'Neill from the record. Give me a computer. Do you have computer science? Well, don't give it to me. Do you have computer science?
Nope.
Okay. You think that if you poll anyone else in your team, they might be able to do like a little bit more digging if they have any of that skill.
Okay.
But yeah, this is fishy. This smells strange.
I hope it's not Hamlet.
Macmillan, what were you doing?
I wanted to check up a few contacts. I mean, as a test pilot, I have contacts to probably some engineers who get my feedback and things like that, in order to find out more about the mission that they ran back then and about the satellite.
Okay.
So if there was any special size or weird, Macmillan will try to put the words back together that he heard, like
Yeah.
folded space things, and make it sound Star Trek-y enough to get the nerds interested.
Okay.
And
so you're reaching out to your contacts.
Yeah, mostly
Okay.
female contacts, of course. Yeah.
Okay. It'll take them some time, but you've like planted that seed. So, Belton, sounded like you had something you wanted to do.
Yeah, I am going to try to pull up, like, as the shuttle mission specialist, I know how to work on the shuttle inside and out. I haven't spent a lot of time strictly studying satellites, but I want to pull up if there are any blueprints, schematics, or specs for satellites of the 1980s era, and essentially start doing some homework to determine if, or how I can do the repairs myself, because I don't trust anything that's going on. And if I'm going to have to do an EVA, I'm going to do it my damn self.
Okay. That I won't make you roll for. It should be easy enough for you to access 80s era public information, or maybe not public, but at least accessible to you guys.
Yeah, I
information
assume
on
that they have some
satellites,
kind of
such specs.
archive or something
Yeah.
there.
So
Yeah.
you spend the day like looking into how can I repair a satellite. Turner and Hamlet, are you guys doing anything in particular?
Just the hoping to talk to the Weintraub and O'Neill when I do.
Okay. Well, we'll get you into physicals with them. Hamlet, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, I was gonna back up Belton on looking up 80s 80s electrical repair, 80s
Okay.
mechanical repair on
Nice.
satellites. I thought that was a good idea.
Okay. Well, then we will go to Turner. So Turner, you'll do their physicals one by one, easy enough. You have medical files for them on your desk waiting for you. It is a sea of redacted information, black marks, omissions, deletions. Their record with NASA showed that they were fine in the vomit comet. They were fine in the swimming pool. Like they were fine. In fact, like baseline, just fine. And you worked with astronauts. You're an astronaut yourself. Astronauts are typically very, very physically fit, very above the baseline, right? So it strikes you as a little strange that these two were ever selected in the first place, because it just seems like they're very fine. You know, like if
Right.
there were a spice, they'd be flour. So we'll start you with O'Neill, the chain smoker, who does in fact light up in your office in the examination room as you're talking to him.
Listen, you can't smoke in here. Yeah. I mean, you may as well get used to it now.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, Doc.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. You've been doing that the whole time since your last flight?
Yeah. You know, it's I know it's gonna kill me. I know. But
well, if that's what kills you, then I guess you'd be lucky. There's a lot of other things that could be worse.
Yeah, that's right. You're right, Doc. You're right.
Is there anything you can tell us before we go up? Any information? I mean, it seems like your file's pretty black.
Yeah, you know, you start doing stuff for the right people and all of a sudden your records just start disappearing and and all of a sudden nobody knows who you are, right? What do you want to know, Doc? Maybe I'll tell you what I can.
I mean, how much danger are we in? This sounds pretty.
Yeah, it's not, the repair is not dangerous. You all should be perfectly fine. You can make a human. Well, what is your human, rather?
It is a 30.
Give me a human roll.
It's like psychotherapy is 60. 100.
Yeah, you don't know. Maybe he's telling you the whole truth. Like this should be perfectly standard. He's, you know as a doctor that spacewalks, EVAs are inherently dangerous. They're the third most dangerous thing about space flight. Your launch, your landings, your spacewalks. So, and that's what he kind of says. The EVAs are dangerous anyway, right? But that's about the most dangerous thing we'll do.
Anything about this satellite we should know?
No, I know that Scalzo kind of made it all seem real hush hush and real spooky. And I mean, yeah, it belongs to the spooks, right? But other than that, it really is just a damn satellite. It's meant to, when we launched it back in the 80s, it was kind of a Cold War thing, monitoring the Soviets at the time, and they don't think they want to lose it, just always keep an eye on others, I guess.
Okay. Seems
Um,
pretty old when launching a new satellite might be new technology.
yeah, more, more cost effective even maybe, but this one is, she's special, something a little bit special about her, I guess. It's about all
What
I
do you
can
mean by
say.
that?
It's about all I can say on that end. Real hush hush. And I'm assuming you're kind of giving him the physical as you walk with
for
him.
sure. Yeah.
He's really thin, like really, really thin.
Mhm.
He's make a medicine. Well, what now? Not even. What is your medicine? You're a doctor.
What is my medicine? Medicine is 80.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. Okay. So he has some old scarring down the left side of his body that goes all the way to
Okay.
his foot, and it kind of looks like an electrocution scar, as if his skin were wet during a shock. It's old. You can tell that for sure. It's quite old. Your best guess is if he the most danger to him is probably launch, with the fact that he's 70 and that he smokes like a chimney.
Mhm.
The force of launch could be dangerous for him, but you know you would put his odds at 70-30 that it'll go okay, like that he'll be okay.
Okay.
So
I'm not telling him that.
70-30, but you don't know which direction. You're just confident in that ratio.
Yeah. For sure. Okay. Yeah, I guess, is there anything else, like in terms of, I don't know, like pacemakers or any sort of, I don't know, medical
no
devices,
pacemakers,
anything like that?
I will say this, we'll say you give him the full workup, right? Like,
Mhm.
and you notice that his brain activity is very weird. It's rhythmic, almost like pulsing patterns. If you kind of chart brain activity, usually people are all over the place, right? But it's almost
Mhm.
like a pattern to it, completely and utterly. It's very weird. You've never seen anything like that before.
Even while like asking questions and like prompting
It's
different.
the same. It never
Wow,
changes. It's this very rhythmic pattern.
that's weird.
It is.
Hit him with a
Okay.
deny. Fail.
Red stamp.
I don't think I have that authority. Okay. Seems like okay. Seems like I'm not going to get much out of him anyway. I might say, is there what's this scar? How'd that happen?
Yeah, there was an accident. I was working at a Union Carbide plant.
Oh.
Yeah, I was right after I left the Corps, the astronaut Corps. Yeah, I took a job over at Union Carbide. There was a pretty nasty accident. Um, you can tell he is lying to you. I won't even make you roll for it. You can just tell it's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a well-worn lie. Like, it's probably something he said often, but it's a lie. And he kind of launches into a story about, a thunderstorm and working outside, and yeah, it's bullshit.
Okay. All right. That sounds awful.
Yeah, it was pretty unpleasant. I'm lucky to have walked away from it.
Was Weintraub there?
No, that was before. Well, yeah, that was before.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Doc. And he gets dressed, takes off, and you can see he lights up another cigarette as he walks out of
Jesus
your
Christ.
office. And he's off. Weintraub kind of bounds in with more enthusiasm. He's real excited. He's like, I can't believe it. I never thought I'd get to go back. This is just awesome. I was just telling Al the other day that it was like, I can't believe we're going to get to go back. It's such a dream. I hadn't thought about it in years,
You know the feeling. Been waiting a long time for this.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. I'm so excited for you. Rookie space flight. It's just nothing like it, He strips down. He's not like O'Neill. He's got a little bit of flab around the middle,
Sure.
nothing that's like crazy for a guy his age, right? He has a little Lego tattoo, which is kind of cute, but it looks old.
Okay.
His physical itself is, again, probably about the same. Well, he doesn't smoke, so
Right.
but he does have hypertension.
Okay.
So he's got a high blood pressure. He's carrying a little bit of that extra weight. Seems like he's developed some asthma. Like he's just definitely not the greatest physical specimen that you would say, putting at launch. Actually, you would put his odds at a little bit worse than O'Neill's at like 60-40.
Okay.
Maybe 50-50 even. It's not great. Those brain scans, same as O'Neill's, just weirdly rhythmic and pattern. But as you give him the exam, he's a yapper. He's just talking. And most of it is just, how excited he is to be back and how long it's been since he's been here. And, when I was here, I didn't even get to bring, my family up to see it. And gosh, I wish they could see me now. Oh, it's just so exciting. Blah, 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 So
Yeah.
do you have anything you want to talk to him about?
Well, just no. You mentioned Al. Is that
Al?
O'Neill? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just slip of the tongue. I used to call him that. O'Neill,
Okay.
Al. Just it's kind of in there.
Okay.
If you look at O'Neill, there's like Al at the end, right? It's just an old nickname from before.
Okay. From before.
When we were together in the astronaut corps together.
Yeah. And so you saw when he got that scar.
No, that scar was pretty nasty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that really. Lies. He's not a good liar.
Yeah. So you knew him when he had it, when he got it.
No, I think that was afterward. I think he told me once it was some kind of plant accident after he left the corps,
All right. Yeah, he wouldn't tell me, so I just wasn't sure if if you knew anything.
Yeah, no, he likes to keep his old peers. He likes to keep his secrets. Oh wow, what a kook.
So you're excited to do the repairs.
Yeah, I really am. It's real fascinating stuff. The math behind all of this. It's just, gosh, I wish I could teach the world about it all, right? The multivariable exodata. It's just so fascinating. The derivatives alone, it's like, could it be real? Could they be real? But look, just don't mention it to Woolrich, okay? Because he'll get really pissed off if I tell him that, or if you mention that I've told you anything, okay?
What's there to tell?
Yeah,
It's just math, right?
yeah. Well, and Woolrich is the other guy that was in the room, the quiet gentleman,
The one that yelled at Weintraub.
Yeah, the one that yelled at him, "Shut up." So
sure.
yeah. He just doesn't appreciate, he just doesn't appreciate the clusters, the Cordis sequence. It's just so beautiful, you know?
And it's that's kind of what you were getting, the information you were getting from that satellite.
Well, no, it was all about how to fix, like when we launched it, right? It was all about they needed me and Al to really to well, I really shouldn't say more. We were the ones that did all of the math, right? We did the math to make this thing go, and then we're the ones to fix it.
And there's no reason that we could just launch a new satellite rather than fixing this one, right?
You know, I would have thought the same thing, honestly, when they called me in, but they said that, you know, we were the only ones anymore who understood. And it just made more sense with time and everything to just get us up there to fix it. Not a lot of people left who know how to do what we do, you know?
Sure. I mean, if there's anything you can tell us, you know, it's my first time, so you know, it's if you have any information about this satellite or anything that could help us out.
Yeah, you know, I think it's all pretty hush hush, right? If you're not under, you know, Ada Kite clearance and all that, it's probably, I don't know. They've told me it's like, you know, if you weren't there, if you weren't at Mustang Field, then you don't get to know anything. And I don't remember seeing you around. So,
No, unfortunately. And Mustang Fields, is that a different mission or?
no. Mustang Fields was the facility that we
Oh,
did
okay.
all of this research at, you know.
Okay.
Ada Kite was
Math.
the mission. Yeah.
Okay.
And Ada Kite was the whole project that this all fell under. But yeah, don't mention a Woolrich. I told you that, okay?
I won't say a word. Well, I mean, if I appreciate you coming in. I'm glad you're not smoking. We'll put it that way.
Oh, that stuff will kill you. I keep telling Pierce, you gotta stop.
Yeah, I mean, you got to stop. That's true. Uh, and you know, just be careful on launch. Just remember,
Yeah.
just you know, all the tips and tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Astronauts know.
Yeah, no, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. So you know, you tell them all the stuff to remember.
Compression socks.
And he kind of bounds out like enthusiastically. You get the sense that he likes you a lot, like in a friendly way. That you know,
Perfect.
he's taking a shine to you.
Great.
Okay, so the question is, Turner, do you share any of this information with the others?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know who's around. Do we like meet up afterwards or?
Yeah,
I'll be in my office.
Do we have like a shuttle team
on
group
site.
chat?
You can just go back to your office.
I have
Okay.
office
just
hours,
meet in a-
open doors policy.
Yeah, can't
I
we
actually
just
like-
meet in a bar?
I'd
or
like to
something?
believe that we have a shuttle team group chat that does not include Macmillan.
Oh,
What do you mean
Oh,
believe?
no.
That 100% is true.
wait, Macmillan or Hamlet? Because I feel like neither one of you
Oh,
guys
I've
have
got
liked
something
very much.
against Hamlet. That's a personal thing.
Yeah, I like Hamlet fine. Macmillan, nah, I'm not going to
Yeah, I
do it.
don't-
Learn to fly, Belton. It's
Wow.
Mother, that's why I don't have him in the fucking group
Oh,
chat.
He told you to get good.
300
Damn.
complete missions. Fuck off.
Yeah,
pilot,
go
you know.
to space office for sure.
Space office.
Space
you
office.
knock on the door. You knock on
Space
the door.
office.
Yeah, come on
Macmillan
in,
is sad
Dr.
that
Turner.
it's not at the bar, but you know.
Please
Hi-
take a seat. Close the door behind you.
Great.
All right.
I'll take a seat.
And after you did, I lean forward. So what did you find out?
It's very hush hush. There's something really hinky going on here.
Huh?
I mean, we have to go. We do have to go. There's not going to be
Right.
another opportunity
Absolutely, I agree.
to get up. But Do you know anything about Mustang Fields or Etiquette?
That's new to me. Sounds military, of course. I did some digging into O'Neill and Wine
Or
Shop.
Al?
I was gonna get there, but doesn't seem like that. These are their real names.
Mm-hmm.
Social media, there's nothing. Usually, they plaster the image of people who went to space on our walls, and they get a lot of press. But it's like they almost got disappeared or purposely were hidden away from public eye.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That seems to track. Their records are redacted to hell.
If you do get a chance, I know Belton. He's pretty good with computers.
Yeah.
Maybe he can look
Figure.
into O'Neill
Yeah.
or both of them.
Al's the only thing I've got that seems to be O'Neill's name.
Real name, most likely.
I don't know what it's short for, though. Could be Alan, could be
Albatross.
Albert, could be Albatross.
Maybe. But that's all I have. I'm gonna let the rest of the team know.
Okay.
And
That's
obviously
so
that
far on
means
my
without
side.
Hamlet.
Without Hamlet. Damn.
What have you got against
come,
Hamlet
just-
there?
Yeah, he's a nice kid.
Faye?
I just look at you.
Okay.
I want to be professional here because everyone under me, I'm responsible for everyone's safety. I'm going to keep it as professional as possible. In regards to the crew,
I wouldn't expect anything less.
right?
Okay.
Is
Look at you a
McMillan
little
here?
bit.
Sorry.
Oh, he's not here.
It's just in the corner.
I thought I had a private office.
Yeah.
No.
We share a
You're just the
cubicle.
guy from Severance, like peeking over the cubicle. What's
over
up?
the door.
Is my mic not working? Okay, now it is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I wasn't sure if you were actually in the room or if I had gone into. I thought I was going to Spay's office.
Spay called me in at the beginning, so.
Oh, there you go.
take it
Okay,
that-
sure.
Okay.
Didn't you?
It
did
is
now.
now. It is now.
office.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Yes, I tried to mention earlier before you got off on your personal vendetta there, Spay. No, the
I'm not
yeah,
gonna get into
I
it.
mean-
I'm not gonna. You can see I'm kind of struggling.
Some of us are professional,
I trust you, man.
McMillan.
You have your reasons, right? I don't have to know them, but it's okay. Now, what I wanted to say is I put the word out about this satellite thingy because I didn't need to put it into the space shuttle in the first place. There had to
Okay.
be some kind of specs. I asked the right people, but it takes some time to get some answers. It's been a long while.
Great job as always, McMillan.
Yeah, let's wait until we get something back.
Right. And then we'll loop Felton into this.
Eventually. Oh, poor Hamlet.
I don't
Hamlet,
have
I
anything
will-
against Hamlet.
Yeah,
I
if you
think-
don't have anything against Hamlet, then you can tell Hamlet. But I personally will not be telling Hamlet. Hamlet is going to know what he needs to know from me.
I feel like we've worked together enough that I know, like, well aware that you have a beef with Hamlet. It sounds like Hamlet and I are also, we're working
have
on the
human?
same thing. No, I have 10% human. I am very agreeable, I suppose.
If anyone
Um,
has human, you can definitely roll that.
But
Yeah.
I think Hamlet and I have been
Okay.
working on studying the satellite schematics and things. So it's like, I'm going to get a text from Spay and just be like, hey, you finish up here and I'll be back in a bit.
You got it.
Hamlet, I'll say this. Maybe you go for a walk, go to the bathroom, go get some water, right? And you pass
Water, cool.
all the mission photos one by one, and it counts down. You're 134, 133, 132, the faces of all that have come before you. And you stop where you know their mission would be. And it's just not there. The picture of the smiling astronauts ready to launch, excited for their future, and it just skips right over it and goes from the one before or the one after to the one before, like it just didn't exist.
Does the numbering still make sense?
No, there's an obvious gap. There's not like a hole in the wall, like there's not like a space on the wall for it, but it goes from like 4-2. And you walk by Spay's office and you see they're all gathered in there without you.
I walk faster. Like I brisk walk past that shit.
We're talking about you.
That he's 100% certain. Yes, that is what's happening.
If I
Doesn't like
see
it.
him, I mean, I'm assuming at this point Belton's in there too.
Yeah.
But after this, I'm gonna chase him down.
Do we see Hamlet like straight up Javering in the window, just like looking in?
Just like a plaintive hand on the glass.
Because if you do stop by, we'll call you in.
Do you stop by Hamlet, or do you just like, I'm just gonna keep on going anyway? Fuck those guys.
Hamlet certainly feels snubbed, and is gonna sulk about this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But just
We
walking
deal with
by.
our emotions in healthy ways. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
see you
yeah.
at the bar then.
Yeah. This flyboy is super healthy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What is actually the training on that? Like, are astronauts allowed to drink before like 3 weeks, 4 weeks before launch?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
you can go
break
get
a wrist.
drunk as you like. There are a list of things you're not allowed to do. Drinking's not on the list. So
All right. So if I know Hamlet a little, I'll probably find him at the bar later.
well, we can
Come beat
cut
me
to the
up.
bar in
What is
case,
this?
unless you guys want to finish up this conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Spay, what did you want? We're just in the middle of stuff.
Well, I wanted you to use your computer skills to look into O'Neill. I definitely think it's a fake name. I think his first name, or at least his nickname, is Al, from what Dr. Turner told me.
Hmm.
But I found some incongruities in his social media profiles. Or actually, there's nothing on him in social media. But
Right.
perhaps you can look into what these two did outside of NASA.
So instead of studying how to work on the satellite, you want me to Facebook stalk the chain smoking guy we're tasked to babysit.
Look, the method is I need to trust everyone on the crew.
Understood.
And right now, it's seeming like both of them are lying to us.
Yeah. I mean, everyone in that room was lying to us. I think we need to be able to trust each other in these moments. Sorry, I was
That's
just
right.
giving you a hard time.
It's all good. It's all good, Belton. I think I need to have a heart-to-heart with Hamlet later.
All right. Yeah. I bet you will. I'll let you know if I find anything. And then with 60% in computer science, do I
Yeah,
need to roll to Facebook stalk?
No.
Okay.
But no, actually roll to see how much information you get.
Okay.
You're gonna get a lot, but
All right. That is an odd 8.
which means nothing until
I know.
three,
It's like
but
regular
it's a good
success.
roll.
Yay.
It's a good roll. Okay. Yeah, you have to dig. O'Neill is clearly a fake name. And where do you want to start with your dig? Like, if you know that somebody doesn't exist on social media and you know that the name you've been given isn't their real name, I'm just curious, where do you think you'd start?
The most logical place for me to start is going to be with Weintraub, air quotes, because if he is going to be talking about some sort of heavy mathematics theoretical bullshit, I'm going to bet that he has a PhD or some sort of graduate degree. I loosely remember some of the terms that he mentioned, so then trying to piece together who he actually is, if there are any publications or labs at something that maybe has a photograph to recognize him.
Okay, so someone did their work. This person Weintraub, the name Bruce Weintraub persists for a while, and you have to dig for a long time to get to the truth of it and what his real name is, which is Cameron Fugit. And when you find that name, you realize somebody went through and changed his name on all records. So, like, he's Bruce Weintraub in, at Harvard, with the undergrad, at Harvey Mudd, like all of the documentation about this guy that exists, which is not a lot, but like the papers, anything that he's published are all under this false name. But it looks to your eye like somebody went through and retooled it all. Like maybe initially when he'd gone through, he went with a real name, but then at some point his name changed and then someone retroactively changed it on documentation. I'm assuming you look into both of them.
Yes, I was going to say then.
Yeah.
I'm assuming like Spay, we're just sharing all the gossip down the grapevine.
Yeah, hot gossip.
And so, yeah, searching for some kind of electrical incident, Mustang Fields, and other information to piece together O'Neill, air quotes, through circumstance and find him out.
Yeah, so digging for O'Neill comes up with the name Albert Knessinger. You find a single picture of him at a security conference called Black Hats and Black Ops, the future of security in the information age. You can't seem to find any schooling on him. No, I will say, yeah, you do. So you find a degree from MIT in math, and it's 1 degree. It's just a bachelor's, and then that's all you can find on him. He is very, very much just doesn't exist. But I'll say you do look into Ada Kite and Mustang Fields as well, and we'll get back to that. I want to know what Hamlet's doing. So Hamlet, you've seen your colleagues having these conversations without you. As far as you know, you've been studying up on satellites. We'll say you guys have good information on that. So
Yeah, he's been looking at like old schematics, drawings, 1982 archived. I'm sure there are like mission plans for sat launches and repairs and stuff. So he's been digging through that. If we're at the end of like a reasonable normal workday, yeah, he's gonna. I'm sure there's some like snobby astronaut bar where like the mission specialists all go to hang out.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go have a drink.
Excellent.
TGI Fridays.
You
TGI
head
Fridays.
over to the TGI Fridays. Now you head on over.
One.
You head over to Boondoggles, and yeah, there's a whole, all the folks are there. The astronauts that you know of, some of the people that you work with, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody's just decompressing after a long day.
Yeah. Yeah, Hamlet's gonna pull up to the bar. I am gonna see if Weintraub and O'Neill are like dumb enough to be hanging out in this bar.
Yeah, they are actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll say Weintraub is. O'Neill is not. But Weintraub is all, like taking it in, like, oh gosh, the days of my youth. I remember this place. Yeah. And he's so excited. So
yeah, I'm gonna go up to him, like clap him on the back and be like, hey, welcome to the team. Can I buy you a drink?
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, whatever they've got, something good ale on time. No, give me what you would get, Hamlet. What do you get?
Yeah, I get him a whiskey double.
All right. Yeah.
Long Island iced tea, please.
Oh no.
With a butter chaser. Oh.
What?
A butter chaser?
Just like
It's what I would get. Go ahead, drink it. Now, let's talk.
Yeah, 2 whiskey doubles.
Oh, yeah, and he takes, the tentative first sip and he's like, "Ooh, that's strong. Okay. Gosh, I haven't been here in forever. Oh, what a great time. I remember my rookie flight. Are you just so excited?"
Yeah. Oh, it's this is gonna be my first flight, and no, we've been working for a really long time. Really looking forward to it.
Well, I have full faith. I know we're going to get in the pool tomorrow, and I'm really excited. And I know you and Belton are going to take good care of us. What a great time. This is so exciting.
How many times have you been up?
Just the one,
Just the one?
Yeah, we launched with BLACKSAT, and then they don't say it right, but in so many words, we were basically told like that was it. That was our only mission. So
Huh.
figured I'd go off and do something else. They don't really give you a lot of space to research. And gosh, once I found out about the Cordis equations, it was like, this is it. This is where I need to be. So off I went.
Actually, I've been looking at the old satellite procedures just
Mhm.
just so we can back you up on this mission. Is there anything you can tell me about the repair sequence that you're going to be setting up?
Yeah,
Not to talk shop, but
no, it's okay. It's okay. Well, the thing is, it's not a physical repair. And he kind of like lowers his voice. He's drinking the whiskey. And
like
he's
I
like, "It's
lean
not
in.
a physical repair, It's it's more than that. It's about the coding within the satellite. The satellite's fine. It's not going anywhere, but its sequence isn't working anymore. We stopped getting data from it. So, it's you got to fix the coding.
So it's a what a computer bug?
Something like that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain if you don't really know. Make a die roll, like make a we're gonna call
Luck?
that luck. So 50-50.
38.
If you don't know the ritual, then it's like you gotta you gotta know it, you gotta know the ritual. So
Gotta know
I
the
think it's
ritual.
awesome that you've really been looking into it and stuff like that. But I if you don't know the ritual, then I don't think you're gonna be able to help there. But you're still like we still need you, Hamlet, because I hadn't done a spacewalk since we launched the stupid thing, and I hadn't done that in 30 years. So it's gonna be really important. The work that you do is gonna be really important.
Well, I mean, do you want to show us the ritual before we go up?
Oh God, it's not worth my paycheck, I don't think. I think Woolrich would just get really pissed off.
I
I
mean,
I don't know.
you got to always have backup. Fail safes.
Yeah, but that's what Al's here for.
What?
Yeah, O'Neill. I call him Al. We've worked together for so long now. It's our little nickname for each other.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So Al knows the ritual.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows the ritual too. So, one of us will be able to do it. It's all good. And honestly, it's real run of the mill, Like you guys are going to get us up there. We're going to do the thing, fix it, and then we'll come back down. 2 days max.
2 days max.
Yeah, yeah. The ritual doesn't take long. It's like 30 minutes, right? But you know how the whole trajectories go, planning all of that stuff. I never had a head for any of that. So I really hope McMillan knows what he's doing.
Sure. Yeah. McMillan's a good pilot.
Well, that's good. That's good. It seems like you guys are all really nice people. Dr. Turner was just really, really kind.
Dr. Turner is excellent at her job.
Does anyone else go to the bar? If anyone else goes to the bar, has plans for a drink, you'll see Hamlet tucked in a corner with Weintraub.
Yeah, I'll go to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just like stare him down, daggers as you walk by.
No, I don't stare him down.
Oh, that's good.
Sits down at the booth across from me.
Seething.
after you're done with Weintraub, we'll talk.
Okay. I take the usual. I mean, it's before flight. It's like a ritual.
Yeah. Hey, Macmillan, you want the? And he just like lines up a couple of different shots, like a flight, and you're like, there you go, man. Take it
Oh,
easy, all
actually,
right?
can I get a drink with Macmillan?
Sure, yeah.
I need to have a heart to heart with you, Macmillan. Macmillan, you're one of the best men I know. So I'm trying to exercise virtue, patience, and restraint with one of the crew members that is going to be flying up with us. But I find it very hard. How do I find it in my heart to forgive someone who is, slept with my wife before the divorce?
Oh, shit. I knew it was about this. He looks at you.
Because
And
he's my responsibility at the end of the day.
I mean,
fuck. I'll take a swig.
yeah. I start rearranging the drinks in a strategic order. And I mean, have you talked to your wife about this
My
at all?
ex-wife? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are over with her.
Okay. So you're kind of a bridge burner in that way.
I think it's unless you've been divorced yourself, you wouldn't know.
I'm not one for these ties that bite me to the ground, you know.
That's what I like about you. You're always looking toward the sky, towards space. It's
I mean, my gaze can be distracted.
but at the end of the day, this is humankind's greatest achievement.
Sure. Yeah. No, I mean, it's great. Gives you a lot of action, you know. I mean, he points around. If you want to get distracted and get this stuff out of your mind, man, now is a good time.
I think
Get
at the
back
end of the
into
day,
the
I think I
field
just want to
space.
settle things with Hamlet. So my emotions aren't judged when I'm up there, right?
Yeah.
Because when I'm up there, I need to be 200%. I need to give everything.
Yeah. I mean, how what do you think is your process? I mean, do you want to punch him? How strong are the feelings right now, Spay?
The younger me would have socked him in the face. I'm trying to move past that.
Hmm. I mean, I would just confront him with it and see how it goes, right? I can be in the background if you need someone to pull you
If I
guys
need
apart.
backup, you've always got my back, Macmillan.
Uh, I like Hamlet. Did you bank him? Like, I mean, he's a pilot. He's not a mission specialist.
Did I want him?
Did you ground him?
Did I ground him? No,
Yeah.
I think our history is making me treat him a little differently, subconscious.
But you didn't drop the word at the people you know.
No.
Maybe incidentally.
He doesn't know that I know.
Okay. I think he gets the hint though after a while.
I guess we'll have to just settle this sooner rather than later.
I would suggest you do it. Maybe tonight if you feel like it.
Tonight? How many days do we have until takeoff?
A week.
A week?
Yeah.
I'll do it at the end of the week.
Don't have a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
Christ.
Don't have a lot of time.
We don't have a lot of time. I need to get my act together, so I'll head over there afterwards.
Okay. I don't want to go over your head about this, you know. I can talk to him if that helps
No.
you
Some
in
things
any
you got to do yourself. I appreciate the
Okay.
gesture, though.
way.
So,
Did you? Yeah. exactly.
Hamlet, you're chatting away with Weintraub. Is there anything else you kind of want to say to him? We'll kind of like conclude these two side-by-side conversations.
I mean, I'm still gonna try, and the drunker he gets, I'm gonna try and get him to. What the hell's this ritual? I want to know more about it. Can I weasel it out of him with like science, physics, or persuade?
I'll say this. So you can roll science physics to decipher what he's telling you.
Okay.
Because he says, honestly, Hamlet, I'd tell you if I could, but you have to have. Al and I have been working on this for years. And this is gonna sound crazy, but it changes you. It changes your mind. The meditations that we have to do, it changes you. There's not time to teach you the ritual. There's not time. You have to you have to understand how to uncoil the paradimensional clusters. And yeah, you can roll physics to kind of decipher what he's saying.
Sure. I don't think a 94 is gonna do it.
No, it kind of sounds like, you know, the crazy alien guy on the History Channel. Like this all kind of sounds like that bullshit, you know, of like, what is this guy fucking talking about? And you're almost a little worried. Are these guys like, do they know what they're doing? Because this sounds absolutely crazy.
Yeah, this is pseudoscience bullshit.
Yeah, it's yeah. Uncoiling the paradimensional clusters. What the fuck does that mean? It means nothing.
This is going to be a cluster.
Yeah. Well, I think with that, Spay, you put a hand on Hamlet's shoulder and then shoot Not shoot.
No, I'll put a hand on his shoulder and I'll say, can I talk to you outside?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Thanks for chatting,
You're a
Weintraub.
good guy, Hamlet. You're a good guy. You're a good guy.
I order him another drink as I pass the bar.
Right. And
And I-
McMillan would still be in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I get the old guy a taxi. I don't want to have him die of liver poisoning before we get to the pool tomorrow.
You're a good
Call him
guy.
an Uber.
One of the best.
Oh man.
Yeah. How's it going, Mike?
Dan.
What's new with you?
Just wanted to get everything clear with us. I'm aware of what you did with Janice before the divorce. So, but I'm letting you know that that's not going to affect anything professionally between us.
Mike, I'm so fucking sorry. It didn't need to happen. I didn't tell you about it because I thought it would fuck everything up.
What do you mean it didn't need to happen?
I mean, this is such a shitty, stupid mistake. It's not a mistake. It was a shitty thing to do, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. If there's any way I can make it up to you, please let me know.
Let me just message the GM.
Okay.
Oh no. He is going to shoot me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to punch you in the face.
Yeah, I'm not going to dodge.
You just take it on the chin.
Yeah, I don't know that you have to roll.
Yeah,
No point in really rolling damage if you're gonna rest up. But yeah, I'll sock you in the face with a haymaker in the alleyway by the bar.
Are you gonna? Do you do more than a D4 -1?
No.
Thank God.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
How much damage did you do? I want to know how bad I get
Oh,
laid
I
out.
just 2.
All right. It's not
I
great.
fumbled my power roll, so that
Yeah.
is.
Fumbled it.
I fumbled it.
Yeah.
At least you
Okay.
weren't packing, right?
Just no, I'm not gonna shoot him. So I guess I'd punch you and then like maybe throw you against the dumpster.
Yeah. You're gonna have a really good black eye to try to explain to everyone in the morning.
I walked into a door frame.
Yeah. It's a shame how that happens.
Repeatedly.
sometimes.
So I guess I'm so upset I won't say anything. I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah. Go home and cool off.
Yeah.
Belton, what are you doing? You were so you're working late tonight. You're digging.
Yeah, I also think that I'm too much of a tight ass to go to the bar and socialize and drink. So
Fair.
yeah, I'm getting
Fair.
consumed in this work. And
So
then
he
what I
drinks at
started
home.
doing. That is also
So-
true.
You're looking into Ada Kite, Mustang Fields.
Yeah.
Mustang Fields, you dig. It's past midnight by the time your like eyes are gritty and barely holding them open. Mustang Fields is some kind of facility in Wyoming, and it seems very, very hush hush. Seems like you almost think it belongs to the government, but then like you try to run that down, and it's like maybe the group that has this thing doesn't belong to the government. It feels super shady. Ada Kite is the name of some project that seems like it's top secret. Some math equational thing, and it mentions paradimensionality, speculative section of tensegrity waveforms, uncoupling physical forces. It's very strange. And the more you dig, the more you have that fleeting thought of, I'm doing this all on a government computer.
Uh-oh.
Well,
At
They
least
should
I
have
would
told me
assume
in the
you've done
briefing.
that on your work computer, but
yeah. I
you
mean,
wouldn't necessarily have access to other things if you weren't on your work computer.
exactly. Like, I think that's how I was able to get as far
Right.
as I did. And that realization hits me, but then I just rationalize it as, well, then Scalazzo should have given us more information. This is just trying to follow up because we're all very uneasy. If they want to try to pull me aside afterwards, I have a defense, hopefully.
Turner, is there anything you do before turning in or go to the bar? I don't know what your preference would be. You heard
think-
McMillan's going to be there, so I'm sure you're real excited about that.
Yeah, if McMillan's going, I'm not gonna go. I'll probably just turn in, to be honest.
You're no fun anymore.
Never was. Never was. Yeah, I think she'd just turn in probably knowing that Belton's on it, and she'll check with him in the morning.
Okay.
Could I have one last scene with Hamlet?
Absolutely.
All right, because I do want to hook him back into the story. So
You
I
kick
guess
him.
after I'll kick you. No,
The hook
can I
is
help?
I have a job.
Yeah, I want to help you up. If we're still at the bar, no. Look, I'm sorry. I let
No,
emotion
I
get the better.
get it. I got no defense.
But why don't we get a drink and talk about this? Let's go back to the bar.
I'll get a drink, but are you sure you want to
No,
talk
not
about
about this. I'm done. I'm done now. But I trust you more than those two that were put on the crew.
it? Yeah.
Something's going on.
Did you hear? So that guy in there called that smoking guy Al.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I got a text from Belton. Apparently his real name is Albert Kin Kin
Kinesinger?
Kennessinger. Yeah.
Knessinger. Right. And you know what? I'll just fill in Hamlet because, you know, even half of you is better than 10 times those lying sons of bitches are.
Thanks, man. That means a lot. Yeah,
Well,
I don't have a whole lot of I didn't get a whole lot out of him. Um oh, actually he was saying some real weird shit. Like,
weird shit.
yeah, he was going from pseudoscience, like bad math, like, trying to sound smart, to telling me that they need to repair the satellite with a ritual. Now, I don't know if they're going to be up there like burning sage on the shuttle or what, but
Uh, what's a ritual?
yeah,
That's not science. What kind of loonies are they sending up with us?
Do you think they want us to do shrooms? And I come with a beer.
with a bag of
A bag of
shrooms.
shrooms? Did we do shrooms, guys?
It's not on the
We'll
list,
stop the
bro.
mission.
Macmillan, good to see you. Sit down. We've made peace, as Hamlet has a black eye.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, yeah, I get you something to drink.
So yeah, we were just having some unofficial chat about the
Okay.
identity of these two who are on the crew.
Where is Dee Dee these days? She's not hanging out.
It's been a long day for Turner.
Yeah, I guess.
But if we don't have any more information to share, I think I'll just finish up some drinks and head home.
I order a beer, but a can of beer, and I hold it on my eye.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
All right.
All right. When you all head to bed. Hamlet, you dream of that thing you saw in the sky that one time, splitting over and over and over and over. They form fractals in the sky. And it makes you think about all the mathematical gibberish that Weintraub was going on and on and on about. The next day, Spay, you get pulled into Scalzo's office first thing.
Okay.
Sit down, Spay.
Close the door. Sit down.
Yeah, close the door. Look, I know that this mission is out of spec. It's weird. The two coming with you are not my first choice. This is all above my head, even.
Yeah.
Woolworth
Neither
has got
mine.
that grip on it.
I said neither mine.
Yeah.
I read the
Look.
medical reports that Dr. Turner gave.
Look, bottom line, if this mission goes off successful and you get home, we got a corner office waiting for you. And guaranteed commander position on an ISS mission.
I
1 year
understand.
mission. 1 year mission.
I understand. I know what's at stake here.
Yeah. Just
We're not gonna fuck up.
you're our man in the sky, all right? Steady hands. I trust you here. Make sure it goes off well and it'll pay off.
All right.
And for God's sake, tell Belton to stop digging. I had to keep Woolrich from tearing into his ass this morning. I don't know what is going on because he wouldn't even tell me, but he was ranting about Belton getting into corners and crevices he wasn't supposed to get into. So
I'll make sure to have a stern chat with him, Ivey.
good man. You all head to the pool for the dive this morning. You're all needed. This is pool operations are require a lot of people. And Turner, you're a doctor. You definitely belong there.
Mhm.
I'll send you guys a picture because it just looks cool. So give you a little reference. So the pool is 40 feet deep and has space mock-ups inside of it, sunken into the pool. To dive into it is complicated. You get into, pretty decent amalgamations of a spacesuit and learn how to maneuver oneself in them. And as I said before, it's one of the most dangerous things of human spaceflight. So it's tricky. Belton and Hamlet, as our EVA specialists, you'd be getting into the pool with them, making sure that they refresh on all of those skills. Weintraub fails a bunch of times. And at some point he is like panicking, not like panicking in the way of like, I just want to do good. And, you start getting upset, and the more upset you get, the worse you do. And, you can kind of hear the sniffling, and they're hot mic'd. So like all of you can hear this, right? And you have a speaker to speak with them. But he's having a hard time. Mentally, he's having a hard time. Like he keeps trying to maneuver himself in and out of the airlock. He gets stuck. He gets something snagged. He, grabs the wrong thing. And, and O'Neill's trying to walk him through it. He's like, come on, man. Come on, Bruce. You got this. You got this, man. Weintraub does okay. He needs a couple of reps. He needs a little bit of practice, but he's got it after an hour or two. But Weintraub's a bit of a mess.
Can we like pep talk Weintraub?
Well, that's what I was going to say. If he seems to like me, I don't know.
Anyone can talk to Weintraub. You guys like I said, assume open mics, hot mics. Like you can say what you want to him.
We need to help him succeed. Like
I'll say
that off mic.
For love of God.
Yeah. Weintraub, just take a breath. You got this. You've done this before. It's no problem. We're gonna go up.
It's been a long time. Okay, it's been a long time, and I know I can do this. But
you can do this.
Just keep grabbing the wrong handrail, Turner. It's all wrong. And these, similar to scuba, like you're on limited oxygen, and Turner, like the more you're panicking, the more oxygen you're just sucking up. So you can hear him crying, and he's just like, I just can't do this. I thought I could do this, and I just don't think I can do this. And
very loudly over the mic, you're going to hear Belton, Weintraub, stop. How many times in your life has panicking fucking helped? You are wasting your oxygen and mine. If you fuck this up, we will die. Now I need you to stop and breathe. If any of us fuck up, it can be bad. That is why we need to work together. You need to be calm. You need to breathe in 4 seconds, hold it, and then breathe out 6. All right? You're a little rusty. We're going to get you there. But I can't help you if you're just going to start kicking and screaming and throwing a tantrum that you don't get it the first time. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Belton. I'm sorry. I didn't want to disappoint anybody.
Too late for that. Now start it from the top, and maybe you can try impressing me.
What's the opposite of a pep talk?
That was like a scolding.
Jesus, dude.
Macmillan approves.
I will hold my judgment until I see the results.
That made me sad.
The doctor was trying,
soft touch. Yeah.
Good
and he was hyperventilating and throwing a big fit. So, yeah.
I wasn't done yet.
He kind of steals himself. He tries again. It's better. It's not what you need. It's not baseline. So he needs to go again. Does anyone want to say anything else to him?
I will just walk him through it step by step.
Yeah.
Like, in a calm.
Yeah. The leadership.
Humane.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You got this.
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
I got this.
One
I
step
got
at a
this.
time.
Spay
Don't
thinks I
rush.
can do it. Spay thinks I can do it. And he does it, and he does it. It's not stellar, it's baseline. But that's all that's required.
All right. I'm breathing a sigh of relief because that office position is still in there.
Still in the mix.
Yep.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Was he fucking up the same spot?
He was just kind of a mess all over
Just
the
like
place.
bad at
He was
it?
just
Okay,
messy.
all
Yeah.
right. So
it was messy.
nothing I could like take note of and be ready for him fucking up later.
Yeah. Make a you have some kind of specialty, right? Do you have an EVA specialty? I know one of you does.
Yeah, I got pilot space suit.
How
Yeah,
is
I've got
your
that as
what's
well.
that skill at?
50.
Okay. Yeah, anyone who has a good skill can note the weaknesses and kind of, mentally note it for when this occurs in real time. He gets, he and O'Neill exit the pool. Weintraub kind of gets in your face a little bit, Belton. And he's like, you have no idea the stress we're under. You don't know anything, man. And he gives you a pretty weak shove. And he's like,
whoa. Settle down, both of you.
I'm just staring at him dead-eyed. Are you done?
yeah, I'm done.
Belton,
Did
a word.
it.
I would call that adequate, which is enough for this trip.
Enough, Belton.
O'Neill lights up a cigarette and the sign of like no smoking, like right behind him.
You can't do that in here. You
I
can't do
want
that.
to
in
Sit
lean
right at the
down,
pool.
like I'm assuming we're next to the pool, get some of the pool water in my hand and fling it over at O'Neill with his cigarette.
Oh my god.
I am so fucking done with this.
Listen, Belton, he's trying his best, man. We're just trying our best here.
Okay.
Favorite cigarette.
Then
Belton.
do better.
Follow me.
Follows.
I am taking him around the corner into like a private room, and I say, okay, yeah, I get he's a mess. But this is not about that. This is about Woolrich. You can't be looking into things on public government property. So you got to cover your tracks better.
Yeah,
We have to cover our tracks better. Because as soon as you looked into that shit got flagged.
Yeah, I kind of figured that at about 2 a.m., but by that point it was past no return. Yeah, best I can tell, these guys are spooks, but kind of shitty spooks based on that performance. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't think there's anything else we can really learn, but we just got to deal with them. I'm trying tough love approach
this is
on.
about Scalzo, man. This is above me, Scalzo.
Yeah, I
Woolrich,
know.
he seems to be the person pulling the strings here. So
Yep, and we're pawns being told jump. We get to say what trajectory. I got it.
okay.
You don't even get to do that.
Actually, we don't get to do that.
Yeah, fair. I just got my wrist slapped for trying to find out the trajectory.
But yeah, I think what we need to worry about is the things we can control, and that is our crew. So I think the best thing we can do in this week coming to the launch is to make sure everyone doesn't kill each other.
I'm trying to make sure Weinberg doesn't kill himself.
All right.
The soft touch never did too much for me. I'm trying to get him to a standard.
I know, Belton. You grew up a tough life. I can tell. Got you this far, and I respect that. But what might work for you won't work for other people.
If you want
might
me to
not
be
as hard as
hands
you.
off, don't blame me whenever he starts hyperventilating mid-flight.
Well, to be honest with you, that's for me to worry about.
Yes, sir.
All right, and
It'll
I will
be your problem.
yeah, and I will walk away back into the training.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. As
from
soon as-
all of the training, how did O'Neill do? Like, we focused on Weinberg being a fuck
Yeah.
up, but how was O'Neill?
He was okay. It took him a minute. It took him a couple of reps. After an hour or two, he settled into baseline. he was never panicky. He was never, you know, upset or falling apart. It was just, he quietly cursed to himself and be like, fuck, I did that wrong. And he knew he could kind of identify what he was doing wrong. It was just clearly he hadn't been doing this in a long time. So he was fine.
And I could tell the rest of the crew was noticeably quiet while I was chewing out his colleague. Did he react at all to me laying into
Yeah,
Weintraub?
he just said, listen, man, we're under a lot of stress. That's all he said. It was real neutral. But you could see a little bit of like annoyance in his eyes with you, but he didn't raise his voice or anything. He just said, look, we're under a lot of stress. We're just trying our best.
Are any of my favorite astronaut trainers here?
Oh, just the best, the brightest.
Great.
No, yeah. You got Reagan on deck. He's real good, knows his shit, gets them in and out of the suit lickety split. He's a good guy. Miranda's up there in the training room with you, and she's like, oh my God.
I guess Buto's off.
Yeah, Buto's off. Turner, you guys are all, as you leave the pool for the night, it's dark by the time you get out there. These runs take all day. For a split second, Weintraub turns to you to say something. Hey, or maybe we'll all go for drinks. And you see the face of Frank Hammond staring at you. And you blink, and it's him. It's Weintraub. It's Weintraub.
That's not good.
So, Turner, what do you think? Maybe drinks or something? Drinks, guys? Belton?
Yeah, sure.
I could use a drink after that.
You are
Yeah,
lucky
let's,
that you still have two good eyes.
Honestly, you want to kick me off this fucking flight? I'm not going to complain too much. This shit
I think
seems
Hamlet's
jinxed.
the one with the bad eye.
I mean, I wouldn't kick you out of the flight. I mean, you have to deal with those guys outside.
Which is why I'm laying into once his nuts over there. I'm going to print off a EVA for dummies. Give it to him tomorrow.
Isn't he standing like right next to us?
I don't care.
I was thinking maybe we can just tug him along on a rope or something.
You got
Fair
that?
point.
That's not protocol.
This
Sure,
whole
we're
thing
supposed to
is
be
not
tethered no
None
protocol.
of this is protocol.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Hey,
if
you
he
got
has
me
to
there.
if he has to do the thing at the satellite, just maybe Hamlet can pull him on with a crane. Just sling him, and he might catch it.
Can we pack resistance bands on this flight just to slingshot him
The little
over to the
lassos.
satellite?
Yeah. At the bar, Weintraub buys the round, and he hands it to you, Belton, and he's like, "Look, I'm sorry. I suck at this. I'm trying my best, but like, I appreciate the patience. I appreciate your patience, and even if you were a bit of a dick, it kind of grounded me a little bit. So,
It's all right. Listen, no hard feelings here.
Yeah.
I was trying to calm you down and shock you out of all of that hyperventilating. That's one of the worst things you could do up there. Maybe. I don't know.
It's not great. Yeah.
But it is going to be my job to get you up to snuff. If you can handle a bit of heat, I will get you there. I know we're all starting at different points, but we're going to get you up to that adequate threshold. You improved a lot just in one day, and you can improve more tomorrow. Don't focus on how much you suck. Focus on how much you can grow.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hey, Dr. Turner.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are critical mission elements.
What
We've
happened
got
to your eye?
6. I walked into a door. It was really dumb.
I look away.
Why didn't you come in for an ice pack?
Oh, it was right before bed, and I was real tired, so I just thought I would go to sleep.
That was dumb of you.
Yeah, I know. What was it? These guys, these guys are critical mission elements, and we've got like 6 days. I don't know if Weintraub is going to be okay. Can you give him something for anxiety before he goes on his walk? Would that help? Because I think this could be a real danger, and I don't see a realistic solution.
Sure. I mean, there are things we could bring for sure. I don't know. It's like Xanax a
Yeah,
common.
it's what is it, 2011?
Well, I
Yeah,
just mean
yeah,
for
Xanax is
like
around.
Yeah.
astronauts
Oh.
just like bring
Yeah, I don't like I'm
medication
asking.
up. Like,
You
what's
get
the
yeah, no, you're the chief medical officer of this group, so you'd have medical supplies with you.
great?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea. I mean, I could pack some anti-anxiety meds and
I'm not saying like anything underhand. This is all like above board. This is just a different solution to the problem if shit goes south.
I mean I'm sort of not if Weintraub. I'm not going to say this in line of Weintraub if he's going to hear me, but I'll say, if it might bring his odds up based on the physical. His odds are not great.
Wait, his odds
if I'm
of
being honest.
what?
Man. To be honest, the launch. So
Surviving?
it's good that we have a backup. I mean, what? Listen, I can't say, but I don't want to panic anybody. But
I mean,
if
yeah,
we could
it's
bring his
a
odds
lot of
up and
G's.
maybe help him be a bit more relaxed, that might help. He's pretty old.
Yeah, I'm just saying we should consider some better living through chemistry for these guys.
Honestly, whatever works. I
Yeah.
like how you think.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I would like to know if there's anything anyone would like to do before launch,
Yes.
because at some point we can just skip to that. What
Okay.
you got, Spay?
I'd like to take Weintraub aside, and I want to flex my position as the mission commander.
Mhm.
Just get him like at a drink or over a drink or by himself, or I'm
Yeah.
going to be like, okay, I need you to tell me about this ritual because I am the mission commander here. I need to know. It's for the safety of the crew. It's the safety for everyone.
Woolrich was pretty specific about how little we were supposed to say, Spay. Look, I can tell you we're going to be implementing a Cordis equation to fix this satellite.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. What are you going to do about that? I'm flexing.
For a minute, Weintraub actually shows a little grit, and he says, "What are you going to do about that, Spay? You need me on this mission."
And you need me to get up there.
I heard Scalzo say he could replace you with anybody else in the office.
I doubt that very much, especially not days before when we had months of training. Use your brain, nerd. So if you want to play these games, we can play these games.
I think I'm more important to this mission than you are.
Ooh. So it seems like we're at an impasse then.
All you need to know, Spay, is that it's all math. I was a little too deep in the whiskey last night when I was talking to Hamlet, okay? Ritual is just you called it right. I'm a nerd. To me, it is a ritual to perform math. It's meditative. It's something I think about all the time. We're coding the satellite. We need to fix its code. That's what it really is.
There's no danger here.
No, it's just a
You've
matter of
analyzed all that.
no. You
I'm
get us to the
responsible for the crew.
satellite. You get us to the satellite. We'll take care of the damn thing. Then we can all come home. What's your human?
Oh, it's 10.
Make the human roll.
I can roll for the Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. I'm good at. Oh God, where's my 10s die? All right, here we go. God help me. Nope. 99.
Ooh, yikes. It seems like he's telling you the truth.
All right, very well. Carry on. I'll make
Does
sure you
anyone-
get up there.
Thanks, Spay. Really, thank you. Does anyone else have anything they want to do before launch?
Yes.
Go.
Just probably not on the like work computer, but I do want to look to see if there are any, I assume they're like medical forums
Sure.
or something like that, to see if there's any other anybody else has looked up brain scans like the ones that I saw.
Okay. Make a. Your medicine's really high. Make a medicine roll for me anyway, though, because this is going to be a deep dig.
21.
Okay. Yeah, this is another one of those. It's going to take you a lot of digging and a lot of time, but it does. You ping on some familiar words: Project Ada Kite, Mustang Fields, and the meditation of mathematical equations. Math as a ritual. Math as magic, almost. And which then has you looking at like, who the fuck wrote this paper? Like, was this written by, Alfred E. Newman or whatever, Dr. Bozo? But yeah, it's a little strange.
Okay. Okay.
Macmillan, you hear back from your contacts. What did you ask them to look up again for me?
Basically, it was about the if they had to take any precautions while installing the satellite into the spacecraft, if there's anything we need to look out for handling it, if
So
there are
specifically
repairs.
BLACKSAT, though.
Yeah.
So you get a call around 2 a.m. from one of your contacts, and he says, "Man, what the fuck did you ask me to look into? Because I just got a call from someone else, and my ass was on the line for digging a little too deep into this. But look, I'll tell you what I learned before I got cut off from all that shit, and just hope I keep my job at the end of all of this."
Technically, I asked Becky to look into this.
Becky? Oh, Turner? No. Who's Becky? What's Becky? Becky?
You know, the student.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Oh my God. My brain was just like, "Boo." Okay.
It's fine. Go on your tantrum.
I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Give me just a second. Okay. Got it. BLACKSAT is some Cold War bullshit, right? We launched it in the 80s. And originally, all of my digging looked like it was about surveillance, typical crap like that, right? But digging further, it's not surveillance, it's a weapon.
Okay,
And
so we need to handle
we have a vested
carefully.
interest in keeping that weapon firmly pointed at certain countries and keeping it operational.
Okay. So the thing is, we are flying up there to repair it. And I just wanted to know if we can touch it or if it explodes.
No, it looks like a standard satellite design.
Okay.
So I don't think you should have any trouble touching it. I don't know. Were you going to grab it with the arm and bring it in the shuttle? I don't.
Depends
Probably
on the
not a
kind of
good
repairs we have to
idea.
do. I don't know. We have to. If we do that, we have to get it back into the right orbit.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, this is all really, really weird. And I had some
Okay.
weird guy on the phone threatening me over it. So good luck.
Yeah, I heard that it's best not to dig too deep into it. Thanks, though, for your.
Yeah.
No, really.
I'm going to take a vacation, like out of the
Yeah.
country for a little bit, I think.
Oh, okay. Not sure if that might raise suspicions, to be honest.
Okay. I'll stay put then, if that's what you think is best.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone
right,
else?
then.
Would anyone else like to do anything?
If I might, I would just actually try to get poke Belton into his shell a little bit to get him to loosen up over the days.
It may be a bit difficult reaching Belton because I'm going to take additional time out of my day. If Weintraub wants, is basically giving him after school tutoring and trying to get more access to give him more training. At minimum, like doing just breathing exercises and things like that. But I want to take time to get him up to snuff. I have 70% in the spacesuit piloting.
Yeah,
I can roll if you need.
I won't make you roll for it. There's only so many times you can get in the pool because it is diving, which means you gotta like space all that stuff out. But you can also get him in the classroom, go over the suit, go over the operations, things like that. So that's easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts to warm up to you over the days a little bit. You know, maybe it's never true friendship or the way he kind of tags around after Turner like a little lost puppy, but you know, he warms up to you.
Yeah. And I think I warm up to him a bit because I don't see him as an active liability.
Okay.
That's the nicest compliment I've ever given.
Oh, beautiful. So sweet. Anyone else?
Yeah, speaking of seeing them as an active liability, I want to look up comms protocols to cut them out of channels and make sure we can do that.
Yeah. So you understand the structure of a spacesuit and how you could like mess with their antennas, the frequencies that they transmit on, that type of thing.
I don't think I want to sabotage anything. I want to just be able to establish like a separate channel.
Okay.
With the real astronauts.
I got you. The real ones. I got you. That's easy enough to do. I won't make you roll for it.
And I was thinking I was going to look at the suits and see if there's an easy way to like cut off someone if they're on a spacewalk, but that seems too sinister, and I'm going to bail on it.
Okay. And that's fair. The suits are probably already loaded up in the shuttle and getting, treated for launch. Okay. Well, if no one else has anything they want to do, then we can take a bio break and come back and get ready for lunch.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You guys have donned the bright orange suits that astronauts all wore during the shuttle era. You get on the elevator and it slowly climbs up the side of the shuttle and you watch it kind of grow in front of you. Prominently among your thoughts is
This is it.
Alan Shepard's words of flying around in something built by the lowest bidder on his first space flight. I put some diagrams of the shuttle in the chat just so you have some awareness. You guys are kind of in the front, the crew area. You strap in, do comm checks with mission control. You can hear the voices from launch control talking, getting ready. They've done the weather check. Weather conditions are favorable. Beautiful day. Good time for a launch. At T-minus 2 minutes, you close and lock your visors. Hamlet, What scares you the most about this mission?
Hamlet is worried that with the sudden operation change, they aren't going to have the correct equipment. And if they don't have the right equipment, they're not going to have the right loads for the fuel and for the cargo. This is the sort of thing that NASA has fucked up in the past. And they're like he wasn't one of the people on the ground checking this, and it's not, he can't get up in their business about it either. But he doesn't like that.
At T minus 31 seconds, the ground launch sequencer is go for auto sequence start. Spay, how far would you go to make sure this mission is successful?
As far as it takes.
Whatever it takes. At T minus 10 seconds, the main engine hydrogen burn off system activates. Turner, there are 6 crew members whose lives are in your hands. Whose do you value the least?
The least. Macmillan.
Okay. At T minus 6 seconds, the main engine starts. The entire launch stack of shuttle, fuel pod, and boosters pitches down about 6 feet. This is known as the nod or the twang. Belton, what lengths would you go to remove that spot on your record?
Anything short of killing myself.
At T minus 0 seconds, the solid rocket boosters ignite, explosive bolts, release the boosters, and you have liftoff. You feel the vibration of the incredible, deafening roar in your bones. Macmillan, what did you tell yourself was that thing in the sky you saw in Alaska? And why does this mission make you think of it now?
Because I think this will all be hushed up in the end. No one will remember us.
At T plus 12 seconds, the shuttle starts to pitch and roll right on schedule. Instead of lying on your backs, now you're facing up. Instead of lying on your backs facing upward, you're now inclined, knees overhead. The craft hits about 1.7 G forces. So someone who normally weighs 70 kilograms feels like they weigh about 120 instead. You all see gray, speckly fog as G forces impact your optic nerves. Weintraub starts gasping. He seems to be experiencing terrible pain. He's like, in my chest, it just feels really tight.
Weintraub, like we said, breathe in.
Turner, keep an eye out on him.
At
Aye,
T
aye.
plus 19 seconds, the roll is complete. Weintraub is now screaming in all of your ears. Woolrich, who is your Capcom, which is the one voice you can hear from Mission Control, cuts his mic all of a sudden. And you, like, the screaming stops and it's just quiet. Turner, you hear Woolrich's voice only in your ear and says, yeah, look, his heart rate and blood pressure have gotten really badly into the danger zone. Just keep an eye out, okay? Prepare for treatment as soon as you reach orbit.
Can do.
At T plus 38 seconds, the shuttle reaches max Q, the point of greatest aerodynamic stress on the vehicle. The throttle automatically eases back as the spacecraft breaks the sound barrier. Turner, your ear is filled once again with Weintraub's voice, but you're the only person that can hear him. And you can hear him hyperventilating and gasping. You can all hear O'Neill going, what's going on? What's going on? Bruce, what's going on? Is everyone okay? Does anyone say anything to O'Neill?
Yeah, I'll say
Ooh.
that Weintraub is having a panic attack. Dr. Turner is on it.
We'll take care of him.
Everything's under control.
At T plus 48 seconds, the shuttle is 5.6 kilometers up and moving at 1,200 kilometers per hour. Woolrich checks in with you, Macmillan, and Spey. But all you hear is...
You're breaking up. Repeat last message.
I check comms.
Weintraub, Turner,
The message is not getting through.
At T plus 57 seconds, the engines start to increase thrust again. The radio continues to get real choppy. Turner, you can hear Woolrich's voice in your radio, but it's all just medic, Weintraub, let cop. Spey, you hear proceed to radio, O'Neill, permission. From this point until weightlessness, you will all experience minus 20% because of the forces of gravity here, unless you're trying to pilot. At T plus 1 minute, 47 seconds, the radio is completely down now. You're not even hearing him coming in and out. It's just gone. The shuttle is 35 kilometers up and moving at about 4,160 kilometers an hour. Go ahead, Hamlet.
This is a Patrick question. Is that normal for the space shuttle? Probably
It's
shouldn't
not-
lose comms like that, right?
No, it's not normal. But you guys don't have a particular reason to panic either. It's like they handle all that stuff from the ground anyway, so you just don't have comms, which is unfortunate. Spey or Macmillan, you can attempt a craft electrician role to try to restore radio functionality.
All right, shall we? Let's do it.
Sure, if you want to do that. I want to check flight path because where are we in space?
You are.
Is
You
this
haven't-
like a regular flight path,
Yes,
or are we
this
moving?
feels very normal to you. This is all very,
Okay.
very normal.
So it's not like we would take a weird detour somewhere.
Yeah, no, you didn't take a weird detour. This fits the flight path you're familiar with. You got that success?
Yep.
Okay. So you restore comms, or you know that you have
What
fixed
just
everything on
fixes?
your side, but
Mhm.
Woolrich is still cutting in and out, which means you know it's on mission control side. So
Everything's
there's
good
nothing-
on our end, crew.
If
A T
if I'm
plus-
able to check out, is this a good time to check on Weintraub? or-
It is going to be difficult. You're going to need a
Okay.
strength times 5 roll to get out of your seat. You can, but it's
Okay.
challenging and potentially dangerous.
Okay.
You want to stay put, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, as soon as we're able to get out of our
Okay.
seats safely.
Okay. At T plus 1 minute 40, nope, I already said that, sorry. At T plus 2 minutes, 13 seconds, the orbital maneuvering system engines ignite. T plus 2 minutes, 30 seconds, the SRBs separate. Anyone who is not restrained would surely collapse to the ground at this point. So it's a really good thing, Turner, that you stayed in your seat. At T plus 3 minutes, 54 seconds, you can finally hear Woolrich back on the radio again. Woolrich is saying, "What's the status? Give me a status report."
Comms are good on our end. It seems like your comms have been restored. And I look back towards Weintraub. How is he doing still?
So Weintraub is a deck below you.
Oh,
If you
okay.
look at the map, yeah, you guys are on the upper deck. Everyone else is on the lower deck.
I'll have Dr. Turner go to Weintraub as soon as it's safe.
Yeah, don't tell her not to get out of her damn seat until you hit 0 Gs.
Understood. Heading towards the objective.
Excellent.
Everything by the book so far.
Good. At T plus 5 minutes, 28 seconds, the shuttle rolls to a heads-up position for better radio telemetry. At T plus 5 minutes, 45 seconds, everyone make a con times 5 test.
Is this with minus 20?
No, that one will not be. Sorry, I should have mentioned it was physical tests. So this one is just con.
64 pass.
I'm
Fail.
okay.
74 fail.
Anyone who fails just grays out as the force of everything kind of hits you.
69.
in.
Pass.
Hey, nice. At T plus 7 minutes, gravity continues to build, maxing out at triple Earth's gravity. At this point, a 70 kilogram person feels like 210 kilograms. And at T plus 8 minutes, 30 seconds, the thrust finally ceases. Orbit is achieved, and you are in microgravity orbiting the Earth. You can get out of your seats.
Is everyone who passed out temporarily
Yeah,
back?
they're back.
All
They're
right.
back.
Sit rep.
Whoa.
Everyone okay?
Getting out of my seat, helping Turner,
Oh.
and checking on Weintraub.
All right,
Yeah,
Turner,
I'm
I
gonna
need
go
you to
check on,
go to Weintraub.
If,
Are we hearing
if I can
anything?
get like a sedative or anything on the way, just to
Yeah,
like,
you can grab like med kit, get everything
yeah.
ready.
We hearing
Okay.
anything from Pierce?
Yeah, O'Neill is getting like he's unbuckling. He's kind of struggling with the harness of
I'll help him.
everything. And he's like,
Yeah.
fuck, Bruce. You get to Weintraub, and you can see vomit is coating like the inside of his helmet.
Nice.
Good that we have them.
has he
He's
passed
still.
out?
If you take your
Is he alive?
vitals, Weintraub is dead. The protocol,
He's
you know,
gone.
Turner, is to keep the body in a spacesuit until you can return him to Earth.
Jesus Christ. I'll
I'm sorry,
report
O'Neill.
this to Mission Control.
Yeah,
we-
O'Neill is like just silent. Like he kind of tried to shake him for a bit. Bruce, come on, damn it.
He's gone.
I can handle it.
No
We
CPR.
have to keep going.
Yeah, you report back to Woolrich Spay.
God damn it! What were they thinking? And then I will report back to Ulrich. We lost Weintraub in the flight.
Shit. Well, he knew the risks, but
Macmillan laughs at this.
he knew the
Wow.
risks. He died serving his country. He died doing what was right. And it's a goddamn shame. Is O'Neill okay?
O'Neill is okay.
I'll
Well, good.
check
At least
his
there's
vitals
that.
as well and everything like that.
Everyone can make a sanity loss. If you fail, 1 loss for helplessness. I said sanity loss, didn't I? Sanity roll. Make sanity
Mhm.
roll. If you fail, lose 1 from helplessness.
I succeeded.
Fail.
Yeah, Turner. For
Good
one
fail.
brief minute, again, that face, Frank Hammond, just kind of fades in and out. Like he looks just like him, just like
Through
him
the vomit?
dead there on the operating table, and then he's gone. Through the vomit, yes.
I'll do the rest of like checking everybody out in silence, and I'll kind of just go off to be on my own. As much as I can.
Woolrich will chime in. Turner, you did all you could. It was a risk. We all knew the risk. It's not on you.
Yeah, you didn't have to send him up.
The mission needs to get done. Just trust me, Turner. It's not on you.
So, per the mission, O'Neill will proceed with the.
O'Neill proceeds.
okay.
Belton and Hamlet will escort.
Understood.
So, you guys have a day before you hit BLACKSAT itself. So, Macmillan is going to be doing some piloting. The rest of you are fairly free to do what you like.
I think
assume-
at this point, I'm a little paranoid, so I'm like double checking everything,
Right.
triple checking, quadruple checking.
I will say Belton and Hamlet protocol is for you guys to like go over the spacesuits, give them a top to bottom, make sure they look good, etc. So
Belton has become very withdrawn as losing a bit of sand through helplessness from all of that. As at every step I've tried to do my best, but everyone keeps saying it's out of your hands, whatnot. And I think at some point, whenever Spay is kind of going over triple checking different dials and knobs, I'm just going to mutter under my breath as I pass him, You said it was your job, right?
It is my job. And I'll turn towards him, and that's on me.
All right. Yes, it is.
So let me live with that. And I get back straight to just
Yeah.
You're just checking. You're doing your job. You've got a mission. You're checking over the shuttle top to bottom. Like, is everything in order? Is everything right? And
So there's a
everything seems to
competition
be,
with you guys.
everything in the shuttle seems to be in order, as you would expect.
I'm busying myself with all the spacesuits, making sure they're all good, not talking much.
Yeah, the spacesuit checkout process takes a couple hours. You're going to be going back and forth with mission control, making sure things look good. It's all very standard process, all proceduralized. What does everyone else do to just kill the time? Dirk, you can fly this thing almost like with your eyes closed.
Yeah, who else is qualified to fly it?
Spay, probably. Yeah, there's a few folks.
Yeah. No, qualified. No, it's fine. I'll. Yeah, he's. Dirk is focusing on getting us there safely.
Mhm.
But he's also maintaining. He's not overburdening himself. Like if he has planned rests in between his shift.
Yeah, you'll follow your timeline.
Yeah.
Something that you all know. There are cameras in multiple places around the shuttle, so the ground control can watch you. Except for in private spaces, the bathroom, your sleeping area. There is comms with the ground from the front of in the cockpit area. You can easily just call the ground as needed. You know that people are there 24/7. And you also have Hamlet set up that private loop in the suits you wore. So you can always talk without O'Neill present if desired.
What?
Go ahead.
What are we doing with the body? How are we?
I was going to say, I'm assuming there's a protocol that I would be following to
leave it strapped in.
Stow it?
Yeah, strapping it into the seat in his spacesuit is probably the best thing you can do for him.
Because it's also out of the way. It's out of the way. Like, we're not going to need to be there till the return trip.
Saving a spot for Elijah, except he's there.
Every time you float around mid-deck, you see the arm kind of floating in microgravity for a minute from his chair, and it's like you almost have that moment of oh, he's just sitting there, but then you realize he's dead, and it's just the effects of.
I think after one or two moments of that, do we have any sort of just a sheet
Velcro
or a tarp or something to wrap around the chair?
Yeah.
I think Turner is probably surreptitiously trying to just go by every few minutes just to make sure he's still there.
Yeah. Hamlet failed his sand check. I think he's hanging out a lot on the mid deck doing checks and stuff. I think he also and feels terrible about this, but he's feeling relieved that this happened on the way up and not on the Eva, not on the spacewalk.
Right. And O'Neill was the one that was better at it. You feel a modicum of more confidence that he'll get through it without.
And then crushing guilt.
We need to make sure O'Neill's okay too.
Have we given him his nicotine patches?
Yeah.
Let's start there.
He's just sitting forlornly in his seat, looking for all the world like a man desperate for a cigarette. But he's just sitting there.
Did we get the nicotine patches cleared?
Make a luck roll.
Okay.
Can't we just smuggle them up?
It's up to the luck.
Don't worry what they smell like.
And we are not lucky today.
No nicotine patches. Wasn't
I can't convince them I need it for my period.
No, they sent you up there with 500 tampons for your
Great.
Friday mission.
Perfect.
We don't
Has
have any
all-
nicotine patches. Here's some tampons.
Despite being 51. Definitely doesn't have her period, probably.
Yeah.
Round up.
Belton and Hamlet. Sorry, go ahead. No, I'm
Oh,
sorry. Keep it.
Seeing that he's jonesing for a cigarette, I know what it's like, at least from watching my dad try and quit smoking, that I think I'm just going to toss him a pen and then just
vape
say,
pen.
yeah, it helps. No, just literally if he just
I know. It's just
kicked
like
her
you
with a
toss him
pen
a
in his
vape
mouth.
pen.
Give him a jewel.
And he's just like chewing on it. He's like, thanks. Yeah, thanks. And I mean, he does. He holds it just like a cigarette. Fuck. I could use a goddamn cigarette right about now.
Take the ink out.
Give you something to look forward to when we get back.
Yeah, he's got a blue mouth now. God damn it.
You blew yourself.
Belton and Hamlet, make craft electronics rolls for me. You're looking at those spacesuits. Take a
don't have
20% bonus. You're kind of working together.
I got craft mechanic.
Yeah, that'll do.
I am very glad for that 20% bonus because I rolled a 72 over 70. But with that bonus, I got it.
Ew.
That puts me at 100 craft mechanic. So I got not one.
Nice.
So Hamlet, you definitely see this. There's something that's been spliced into the life support system, the PLIS.
Who's
Something that's been added to it. All of the suits.
Nah,
The
fuck
EVA
that.
suits, or
Yeah, the EVA suits. Yeah, just the EVA suits, not your regular spacesuits.
Can I identify it?
If you take it off the PLIS, you're going to damage the suit. But if you can look at it, but
I
you
wanna,
know
like,
that like
trace
removing it's gonna. Yeah. Okay. It has wires going from the suit's internal antenna to what looks like a small digital receiver. And
This is the thing I was thinking about installing.
and some sort of effector output that disappears into the bowels of the oxygen regulation system.
Do I think that it's a sparker and somebody has turned the tank into a bomb, a remote control radio bomb?
Make another craft mechanic roll.
68 on an 80.
No, that is not what that looks like.
Great.
For sure, that's not what that is. It's not a bomb.
If we take this apart, can we put it back together with the tools we have?
It would require taking the entire suit apart. You don't have the time to do that.
Oh, shit. Hey, ground control. There's shit outside my manual in the EVA.
Yeah. Woolrich says, "Yeah, give me give us a second. We're gonna talk about it here on the ground." And then he comes back pretty fast, and I'll tell you what pings your alarm bell after I get to what he says. He says, "Yeah, that was purposefully added there. It's a boosted signal. Gets us some better medical metrics on the suit. It's all above board. EVA guy says it's fine." The quickness from which he returned that call tells you he did not talk to a single person on the ground about this.
Yeah, put the EVA guy on.
You know that's outside of protocol. I'm your Capcom.
Okay, thanks.
Something you do know is that everyone in that room can hear you in this conversation because it's a broadcasted channel. So everyone at Mission Control can at least hear what you're saying, but only one person can talk to you.
I'm gonna take the EVA suits, do the rest of my checks away from that camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna take that thing out.
Okay. So what is it you would like to do? There's a couple of options, and I'll present them to you because I know you're not an EVA suit specialist. So you can try to disable this, like I said, there's like a radio what were the words I actually internal antenna. So you can try to disable like the antenna and like the radio signal. You can try to disconnect it from the oxygen feed. You can try to disconnect it from the radio. Or you can try to take the entire thing apart, which does risk completely killing the suit and a pretty high likelihood of you killing the suit. So
But we
which
do
of
have
those options would
three
you like?
more.
Say what?
We do have 3 more, so if you waste 1 suit.
That's true.
Did we have O'Neill's? We had Weintraub's suit, right?
You have 3
That's
suits.
not being used anymore. Oh,
Yeah. No, it was going to be one. It was either going to be Weintraub or O'Neill.
Yeah.
And 2 escorts. So.
Can I get Belton's eyes on this?
Oh, absolutely.
Can we ask O'Neill about this?
Sure. If you want to.
Yeah. Can I do that off comm?
Yeah. There's not like hot mics all over the place, so you can definitely pull him aside and have a conversation with him.
Yeah. Whenever we're good to do that.
Okay. Belton Hamlet, what do you guys want to do with this? So I'm assuming Hamlet reads you in.
Yeah.
Does it look like remote oxygen control? Like, does it go to a regulator?
It goes inside of the oxygen regulation system. So the oxygen that you get fed during an EVA is that's what it's connected to.
I don't like that.
No. Could I get an idea with 70 in craft electronics of the 3 kind of single areas of sabotage that you mentioned, which would be the safest or the least likely to compromise the actual systems of the suit?
Sure. The 2 of you know enough about radio signal to understand how to just kill the switch that activates it, like that activates the radio signal on it. So you can just kill the radio. That's pretty easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the easiest thing you can do is just keep it from like transmitting out.
Okay. And so with that information, I kind of want to look at Hamlet and say, do we want to bring O'Neill in on this?
I'm sorry. I do want to tell you the risk to that.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
About this. No. You were fine. I just forgotten to mention this. If you kill the radio on this system, you have nobody to talk to in that suit, period. And the only way you could communicate with each other is to like put your helmets together like this and talk.
So it's wired into the comm system.
Yes. So that's the easiest thing to do because you know how to do it. It's a pretty high risk. The disconnecting it from the oxygen feed, you feel like you have a pretty good handle on how to do that. The riskiest is trying to disconnect it from the radio itself. So, now that is all the risk trade you have there. So,
Do you want to draw straws?
Yeah, we'll do 1 to each.
good. Very good.
I'm willing to bet. I mean, we've had the wool pulled over our eyes every step of this. Maybe O'Neill can at least be fucking candid with us for a second now that his partner's dead.
There's no way he isn't responsible for this.
Exactly. So he can tell us if this is some kind of a failsafe. Kick his ass out the airlock right now. I don't like an ounce of this.
I think we don't bring him in. I think we disconnect them from the regulator. I think we could leave his connected. Hey, how hard would it be to back calculate the signal required to activate this device and set it off while we're inside? To view the effects.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I know it's not a bomb, all right?
You do know it's not a bomb.
I figured that one out.
You could certainly attempt it. You could. It's going to take a craft electronics roll.
Hey, buddy.
I mean, it's a better idea than what I had. I'm willing to give it a shot. I guess this is what we're doing. All right. That is a 54 under 70. I
Okay.
hope I didn't need a crit success because I'm one off.
On both dice.
Okay. Immediately in your faces is some sort of gas. And you cough and you choke, and you can kind of feel like the nerves of your face start to droop a little bit. Make con rolls, both of you.
What the fuck?
So
What's
we found the signal.
That's a crit fail from me. I got it right in the face because I was trying to activate it. Medic!
Crit success.
Okay. You're fine. Hamlet, you're fine. And the gas dissipates pretty quickly, actually. Which is probably not how it would actually work, but that's what we're gonna say.
0G.
Belton, yeah, it's probably not how it actually works. Belton, take 3 damage as you kind of inhale whatever the fuck this thing is.
If you call on comms, Turner,
Turner,
will,
you can hear Belton coughing up a lung.
What are you guys
Yeah,
doing up there?
They fucking rigged our suit. I can't feel my face.
Yeah, come and check out what's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna cut away to Spay. Spay, you have time to talk to Weintraub, and not Weintraub. Oh my gosh, O'Neill.
Uh-oh.
Eli.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna get writing apparatus and some kind of paper
Mhm.
because I know we're on comms. I'm
Mm.
saying, what is the nature of the ritual? I'll write that down. I'll sit next to him.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have a conversation and pretend you're writing back and forth. That's just the easiest thing to do.
I hand him the pencil.
Make. What's your persuade at?
My persuade?
Yeah.
It is 20.
Okay. He's
Give me a bonus.
hesitant to
Give me
open
a
up at
bonus.
first. He's slow, and he just says, "Look, fuck, shit, Bruce, God damn it,
Fuck.
Cameron.
Shit.
Oh, Cameron."
Does he just draw
Okay.
a dick at first? Oh.
Look, the stakes are pretty high here, man. I won't lie to you.
I say whatever needs to be done. Al Kissinger. I'll write that down.
Okay, so
I'll start writing black hats, black ops.
yeah. So he's
just
yeah. So
listing it out.
He's yeah. This ritual requires a sacrifice.
And I say, I write you, question mark.
No. I
Us?
have to perform the ritual. Just one. Just one.
Okay. So originally, sacrifice, question mark, Weintraub, original.
That's what we were thinking. Me or him, really. You know. But yeah, I don't know. It's a
What?
shitty thing, man.
I'll write
It is.
magic.
Huh?
Magic.
Yeah.
I will write that down.
Yeah. Look,
What the fuck?
I don't know how to explain it to you in a way that'll make you believe me.
And I'll write,
but-
can you prove it?
Yeah.
Oh, so he writes yes?
Yeah.
All right. I'll wait expectantly.
You can hear him muttering something under his breath. It's not a language you understand. It's not something you've heard before. And you see not Weintraub, sorry. Give me a second, I'm thinking. He turns to you and you see yourself. Not really you, that doppelganger. That doppelganger you saw that one time. And for a minute, kind of like it shows itself and then it's gone. And it's just him sitting in front of you again.
How the hell did you do? Actually, I'm not gonna write that out. I'm just gonna sit
Yeah.
there stunned in silence.
Our magic is the manifestation of things, the thing of things. This ritual requires the unspooling of a consciousness.
All right. Why are you doing this?
You're not the only one bound by ambition, by threats. I was given a choice. It wasn't a very difficult choice.
And all right, we weren't. Who is Woolrich to you?
Woolrich is an agent or an agency that operates beyond the US government, for the US government, beyond the US government. It's complicated.
I'll sit with this for some time next
Sure.
to
Let's go back
How's
to the
it
folks
going
getting
down there?
Yeah. Miguelin's like, hey guys, how you doing? You hear Belton coughing up a lung. Turner, you get down there.
Yeah.
You get the faint whiff of like something. It's dissipated into the air. Don't come for me, y'all. I understand science. I understand the gas would not dissipate. I'm going to say it's dissipated.
Well, it's being scrubbed out through the filters.
I mean,
And
if anything, you'd feel
that
tingly.
actually does make more sense. It's getting scrubbed.
Yeah. The aerosolized Novocaine.
I think I just like body blocked all of it, so it's just all
Yeah.
on me right now.
So, Turner, you just see the two of them. They've like got a spacesuit between them. It looks like it's kind of been tampered with a little bit. Belton's coughing up a lung.
What happened here?
They fucked with our.
They fucked
Who's
with our
they?
suits.
Who's they? Woolrich?
Yeah.
Can I tell what would it cause? What's the symptoms that Belton's experiencing? What kind of gas?
Yeah, like you can kind of see, like it's like nerve gas almost. Like kind of his face is drooped a little bit. You know that it'll pass eventually, and that he's hacking up a lung. It's not great. He'll be okay. It's just not great.
Okay. You'll be fine.
Shake it off. Take a salt tablet.
Thanks, Doc.
What was the radio signal it took to blow smoke up his ass?
42069.
Hey, believe it. No. Not a signal you've ever seen before. Not one that like doesn't go to mission control. You're not sure.
I'll sort of point to all of the suits.
So there's a cap, like a pressure, an extra tank in here that's linked to the what, air fuel at the air regulator.
The oxygen system.
Yeah.
It's something is attached to the oxygen system to
Like an
release
extra
that
bottle?
gas. Yeah.
Are we able to ID that bottle?
I mean,
You think it's buried in somewhere
It's
in
way
the
the hell up in
suit.
there.
Yeah.
this doesn't seem like a multi-use thing. Maybe we can
I don't know.
just
Try it again.
set them all off from a distance. That way they can't fumigate us twice.
Is this suit still usable?
I'll get back to you on that. Assuming they didn't replace all of the oxygen with goddamn nerve gas, then yeah.
Might not be a bad idea then.
I mean, I'd rather get this shit out now than someone being able to remote detonate us.
Maybe put on a mask or something before you do the next one.
Great advice. Yeah.
Can't we do it in the airlock?
You would have to be wearing this suit. I mean, you can do it in the airlock, but the airlock wouldn't be open to vacuum at that point. You'd need to be.
No, but at least just to kind of have it in a closed room.
Yeah.
And,
without us in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, what if we like? I'm sure there's like webbing and shit in the airlock. What if we web them, set it off, and then
Yeah.
vent it?
Put our flight helmets back on or something. Like truly just putting some kind of barrier between us and it so that we're not just going to fumigate ourselves.
So that's, yeah, you're going to get things put in the airlock, get ready for that. McMillan, I sent you a message. I want to make sure you saw it in Discord.
Ooh.
Spay, you can hear the guys messing around with the suits down there.
I'll write later on the message.
You just
And
that,
hide that on my persons and make my way down to where they are, and I say, hey, what's going on here?
Sabotage.
I got good news and bad news. What do you want first? My face is just like drooped. I have almost no expression.
Jesus, Belton.
We'll be fine.
And are we broadcasting? They can hear everything we're saying.
You can cut the mics very easily. And actually, like, this place isn't hot mic'd. So
Okay.
you have to like make the effort to call down. So
All right.
We
What's going
specifically
on?
moved to somewhere
could-
without a camera too.
Or counter offer. Could we all just like squeeze into the bathroom, just literally Tetris pieces in order to whisper?
Bold of you to assume there's a bathroom on the space shuttle.
there is a bathroom. It does not fit 4 people.
2 at a time? Okay. Yeah. You want good news or bad news first?
Take the bad news.
They put fucking nerve gas in the EVA suits.
Jesus. I think you're joking, but I see your face.
Gee, thanks.
What's the good news?
We learned how to trip it off, clearly. So we're going to try to pop the other 2. I'm assuming this doesn't seem like something that they're going to have multiple rounds of. They just wanted to gas us.
What did Ulrich say about this?
You think I fucking asked him?
I asked him.
Yeah, I know someone broadcast. I know Hamlet. Yeah. What'd he say? Oh, I heard what he said.
He said the EVA guys cleared this and that it was fine. It was an improvement to broadcast connectivity.
Connectivity to God, maybe.
You want to call him out on Capcom?
What's the point?
We're still up here.
Make him look bad?
Let's make our best way home look bad.
Yeah. He doesn't need to know that we've figured out his mousetrap, so I say we spring it, then listen to him start cussing up a storm whenever we don't drop dead at some point mid-spacewalk.
Look, about that. It's not a normal spacewalk. I spoke to Albert here, Kissinger, and apparently it's some kind of like magic ritual, not some code ritual. It's a magic ritual.
Oh, good. We're going to have a Ouija board on the side of the shuttle?
No. He beamed shit into my mind. And I know I sound absolutely nuts, but like, he can do that to you too.
I don't know if that's better or worse than nerve gas.
Point is, there was supposed to be a sacrifice.
Huh.
And Weintraub was supposed to be that sacrifice.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is fucking crazy. Can I have this? Could I have Kissinger come up?
Yeah.
Prove it to them.
Come on in. He does something similar. Each of you sees something different. Turner, you see Frank Hammond. Patrick, you see your father. Not Patrick, sorry, Hamlet. I was looking at your name. Belton, you see
Hamlet's
that one guy that got lost on a mission years ago. Not NASA, military.
Mm-hmm.
It's a damn shame. Big loss.
See, I you can't make
It's
this shit
getting
up.
real quiet up here, guys. What are you doing?
Sit on it for a minute, McMillan. We've some new things have come to light. We'll catch you up in a minute.
Uh-huh. Is it about the bomb?
He says casually over the radio.
Hey, is this about the bomb?
What bomb?
Yeah, in the satellite.
What?
I tell you what, let's
Look.
move this party up to the
The what?
piloting deck.
Where-
And I'll say no. There might be cameras in the piloting deck.
There's for sure cameras in the cockpit.
You want to join us down here?
In the toilet.
He's piloting.
We're in orbit though, right? Like,
Yeah, he does not have to be
Autopilot.
continuously piloting.
Oh,
He can
okay.
step
Yeah.
away.
Set
He can
that
step
shit
away.
on autopilot.
put on the cruise control and join us, bud.
Mm. I'll detach myself from the chair, float down.
We.
So we got a message from an outside party.
An
But
outside
from what I
party.
hear, yeah, I mean, from what I hear in this room, through the ship at least, it's not like anything is off the rails these days. So yeah, apparently the Russians think Operation BLACKSAT must be stopped at all costs. But I mean, they're not asking us to sacrifice any one of us. So
Yeah, O'Neill
They
just
saw-
chimes in and says, yeah, they want it stopped at all costs. It's a goddamn weapon pointed straight at them.
yeah, Cold War is kind of over. Not sure if you heard, old guy.
Hey, look, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just saying I get why they want it stopped. That's all I'm saying.
So, why the fuck do we have to do this then? Can the satellite not just hit a micro asteroid field and damn, let's just
Can't we
pack
just
up and
say
head
we
back?
did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Head back. No one has to die. No one else has to die.
Or just,
not
oops, we
getting-
couldn't fix it.
We're not getting data from BLACKSAT right now. We know it needs to be fixed. They're going to know the mission wasn't successful.
Why didn't you just bring up a fucking
So we get the
hamster?
data and come back. Like, don't and say we did. What,
It
I'm sure it has a
requires the
floppy disk.
unspooling
It's
of
80s, right?
advanced consciousness. It's not just about a fucking hamster. It's about a person. It's about a being capable of complex thought.
So what? Is there thoughts trapped up in there forever?
I don't. That
God, that's a
Do
fate
Do you have a
worse than
fucking
death.
brain in a jar up there? What the hell?
What does this
What-
thing do?
I thought it's a weapon. It's legitimately a weapon.
No. What's it do? Does it drop bombs? Is it a laser? What's
Probably
this thing
sends
do?
fucking magic beams like he did to us.
That's what I'm asking.
Unseen. Like your friend says here, magic shit.
But
Yeah,
what are
great.
the effects?
I truly couldn't tell you. Not well tested.
Okay, so do we have a responsibility to crash this thing? If there's untested scientific weaponry aimed at
An
Christ knows
allied
where?
nation at this point
Yeah.
right now, a nation that you guys are working with,
Yeah.
by the way.
Mhm, yeah. I mean, if we crash it, the Russians are going to pay us 5 million.
What? Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just reading
No,
text messages
who were
these
you
days.
talking to? Who told you this?
There's someone who knows that we are up here for Operation BLACKSAT, and the message is in Russian. So connect the dots.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Okay, so we eject the floppy disk or whatever the fuck it's not transmitting information. Maybe it's got a local hard drive or something. We extract that. there's a tragic accident and the satellite's decommissioned, heading into orbit that'll burn up in the atmosphere.
I'm not sure if I want this anywhere near
Yeah,
Earth.
maybe we can have it leave orbit.
I'm just saying that way we can be seen doing our jobs, but
As
doesn't
far
it-
as far as satellites go, typically they're put in a really high orbit that just eventually decays and then crashes
Mhm.
onto Earth. They don't usually have their own form of like attitude control. Like leaving Earth's orbit is probably not feasible.
Not in the cards.
They're probably too low
decaying into orbit and then burning up in the atmosphere is entirely
right. And so just if we can give it a push to start decaying much faster and essentially just don't and say we did.
Look, I mean, if they build, I don't know, sarin gas into your suits, they kind of know what is supposed to happen at that thing.
I hope
So
that's
unless
not sarin
anyone
gas.
wants to unspool whatever yarn they have in their head, they will know that we didn't do the thing.
No one's getting sacrificed.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
Macmillan here.
I think we're all in agreement.
Yes.
Yeah, this is as un-American as this mission gets so far with this stuff.
Well,
Sorry,
It stopped being
Mister.
American. Oh, maybe it was very American when they secretly rigged the suits
Yeah,
up
in
to kill us.
1982.
Yeah.
Does Kinnistinger know what the hell this gas is and why it's in our suits? If
Oh, he
we're
probably knows. It's probably to kill us
yeah.
as a sacrifice.
Part of the ritual.
We needed a sacrifice.
okay,
So what stake do you have in this now?
My options were do this mission or die. I chose to do the mission.
Okay, so how about you teach us to do this ritual then? If your other option is or die, sounds like you
Because
just stepped up to the plate.
They did say that
Whoa.
the ritual will take a couple of weeks to learn, right? Unless that was a lie too.
No,
Yeah.
honestly, it's something that require. Can you do what I just did?
No.
Then that's you need to understand that level of. It took Cameron and I years, decades.
So if this
study.
mission fails, will they kill you?
Will they kill us in retaliation? Well, you know,
Truly, I don't know.
It's on the table, though.
I would definitely say we should land in Russia, guys. Just saying. I can get us there.
you mean the Russians are?
can you imagine the fucking newspaper headlines after we steal a shuttle and land in Russia?
I was
You
worried
also-
about a spot on my record.
You also
This is
all
just
know that shuttles can just be controlled from the ground.
Yeah, unless
if
there's a
we
problem with comms,
mechanically-
right? Yeah.
could we disable
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Well,
I think
can
maybe
you
that's
imagine the newspaper articles when we get back to the U.S. having failed this mission for whatever sinister organization? Oh,
There-
5 captains found with 2 gunshots back of the head, suicide.
I don't think this is going to be in
I
the
think he left
news
a
if it's a
note.
success. This is
Yeah.
already
or a
Either
failure.
way, we're not getting a plate at the wall.
Okay. Belton, you and me, you want to disable the ground control piloting
We're
system?
hijacking the show.
Yeah.
Dirk, that's going to make it so that you need to really keep a hand on the wheel, I suspect.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but if anyone can do it, it's him.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't cut yourself too short.
Why do you hate to admit it?
Don't worry about it.
I won't.
So your plan is to release control of this shuttle from mission control
Not
Uh-huh.
release, rest.
and wrest control and then go to Russia. Is that correct?
Kinda.
Presumably after crashing the BLACKSAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
So spacewalk still necessary.
You got that
I mean,
message
I
in
mean, unless we ran it.
Russian, right? Was this encoded or like
Nah.
sent directly to us?
just Russian directly. Yeah.
Is Mission Control aware of this message?
Sure.
It's not something they can do anything about. We receive messages from other parties in orbit, ISS, Russia.
Oh my god, what if I just start saying, hey, Woolrich, this guy's offering 150?
I mean, we
There
got
is
him by the
either-
short hairs.
Honestly, I would get into the conversation with him. Why not? See if
What do we have to lose?
Yeah.
If they're an extra governmental organization, they could find us in Russia.
Yeah,
If they're a governmental organization, they can find us in Russia.
Right.
damned if you do, damned if you don't. I say,
Yeah.
what, we get Woolrich onto the talking table?
Is
They
there
say
a-
we're
a-
not doing it.
Yeah.
don't-
Is there a reason why you don't? But you know what? Just I'll let you do what you want to do.
Hey, you'll watch this happen.
I'll watch this happen.
I'll go up to the cockpit and try to send a message back to
Before
whoever.
Because
messes
the
us.
okay,
Russians,
sure.
we don't have a guarantee.
Right.
Exactly, yeah.
You don't know who sent you that.
Yeah. It's not a joke, said the ISS. Well, let's go and this go, yeah.
Is there a manual override to the controls that cannot be toggled by ground control?
Severely doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
I don't think that's within. the
Yeah,
realm
we're
of
on
possibility.
supervisory for good.
Yeah, that tracks. So probably we would have to knock out all comms with ground control to do
Can't we-
that.
You think we can do that during the spacewalk?
Snap off the antenna like it's the antenna on top of a car.
Send it.
I think-
to-
I
Potentially.
think it would be best to talk to ground control about this message we received. And just ask them what the hell this is supposed to mean.
yeah, and don't tell them about anything else.
Well, the concern I would have is that they scuttle the mission, turn us around, and then fuck us up and send someone else up instead.
No, they're not going to have the resources
Yeah.
to do that in this narrow time frame that they need, most likely.
They pulled all the strings they could to get us up here.
Mr. Whatever your name is, what happens if this ritual doesn't happen in the time it's supposed to happen?
Then BLACKSAT just remains dark, falls into a decaying orbit in 5 years, crashes to Earth. There's
I'm not
there's no
seeing a downside.
My understanding of it is there is no consequence. It just doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so they're
this
losing the
organization
asset,
has no
basically.
weapon in its back pocket.
So they're losing the asset if we don't do it.
Yeah, the asset
Well,
is
this organization, if it's willing to poison its own people without telling them, fuck that organization.
Should I start calling you Tovarich now? I don't.
I don't know. We still have to weigh our options.
Yeah, Negaboru Boruski.
Gesundheit.
God.
I'm gonna do a little sand loss here because this sucks.
I think
this-
everyone should do a little sand loss,
Yeah.
honestly.
For helplessness?
Yes. No
I'm
violence.
happy as long as I'm in space. I don't
I'm
need-
I
okay.
succeed.
I'm okay.
I succeeded. This is
I-
bullshit.
I would argue I would lose more because my motivation is patriotism.
I also have patriotism.
Yeah, I'm like,
Son of a bitch.
I'm not feeling really patriotic anymore.
I'm gonna lose America as a bond.
It's fair.
I mean, being patriotic means doing the right thing for your country, not for your government.
Or an external an external to the government agency.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
How certain are we that this is some external to the government agency? I didn't catch why we know that.
Well,
Somebody's
if it
research
was
done
official, they'd have everything above board.
There's all sorts of secret official shit.
Yeah, but
Somebody's research turned up that this was like an extra governmental agency.
We,
it was
we learned it in the
Stolze.
interview
Yeah.
with Mr. What's his name? With
Did we?
Spade just
the
now.
dead guy.
Yeah, he said so, yeah.
Oh.
No. Right now, when he did the magic trick, he said they
Yeah.
are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something that operates outside of the government.
Hmm? We are the spies within the spies, man.
So Kissinger, you don't have any qualms about this if we abandon the objective.
I mean, what am I gonna do, right? Force you to get into spacesuits with me?
Well, you're a
Walk out there.
70-year-old man who barely passed his exam.
Who can do weird magic stuff? So let's keep calm.
That's true. You're right, Macmillan. Damn, you're good.
I have a high persuasion. Thank you.
All
You're
right.
going to just timeline understanding. You'll reach BLACKSAT in about 5 hours. This is technically around the time that you guys would be getting some sleep.
In that time, I think if Macmillan is going to try to reach out to Woolrich, I think I'm going to pull Hamlet aside and try and pop the nerve gas in the other two suits. And then I don't need to sleep tonight. So then just go over everything and be sure that the EVAs are now back up to snuff again, assuming we even do a spacewalk.
Okay. So you guys work through the night disabling the stuff, getting the EVAs still ready. Okay.
How hard would it be to like fabricate a glitch in the autopilot that would just bump the BLACKSAT?
You don't have control over BLACKSAT. Are you talking
No,
about the
I
shuttle?
mean like punk, with the shuttle. How fragile
Really?
is a space shuttle?
Yeah,
not,
I don't know that you would
pretty much
feel
probably, but
confident in that one.
Yeah, we would all probably die.
All right,
Yeah.
never mind.
This is also a calling on bullshit sci-fi knowledge. If we do a spacewalk, how easily would we be able, is there something like a rivet gun essentially pinging the shuttle? And if we
Can't we fuck up
fake that
the-
there is a microasteroid event, we would put some damage onto the exterior of the shuttle and take out the satellite to put it into that decaying orbit. That way it seems like this is sort of a freak encounter and would be plausible deniability.
A handgun.
Yeah,
O'Neill
no
brings out a Glock in
No!
space.
Base clock.
So you
Didn't they
want
take guns to the moon?
So you want to fake damage to the satellite to put it in decay, or fake damage to the shuttle to say it hit the satellite? I just want to understand.
I want to fabricate a microasteroid field event. So damaging the shuttle with pockmarks to make it look like it got hit with debris from space. And then say that that is what hit the satellite too and knocked it out of orbit with us.
I see. It's a viable option. You'd have to do a spacewalk to do that, but
Yeah, we got to do that.
I mean, I figure we would need to do that to maintain.
Are not outside of the realm of possible. Like it's, you know, stuff gets hit by orbital debris all the time. It's not unusual.
All right.
Yeah, that's a
ground
good point.
control.
Yeah. What do you need, Macmillan?
I guess you read the message.
Yeah. Funny prank, right?
Yeah, super funny. Is this supposed to be super secret?
What do you mean? I'm asking you, like you as Jan. What do you mean?
I would say, like, how can this be a funny prank if they didn't send it?
If they didn't send it?
Yeah, if ground control didn't send the message.
Oh. You know those boys over in the ISS, they like to do little tricks, pranks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid, Macmillan.
Oh, you know, I just love being up here. If this mission gets delayed because we have to clear an comms issue with the ISS first, I wouldn't mind.
Well, you know, if you love being up there so much. It'd be a real shame if you got grounded after this. You know, a lifetime of flying a desk. Boring, right?
Yeah. Could it be a corner office desk?
No, not even that, you know?
I see.
I
It's
mean,
threatening to
if
give
this mission
janitors
were to
cloth.
be successful now, that's one other thing, you know. You and Spay, all of the accolades. A flight to the ISS. It's been a while since you've been up there, right? Just
True.
added a couple modules in the last few years. I hear it's real sweet. We got a 1-year mission coming up. A year in space.
Hmm. Yeah. Maybe we should just sit by and take a breather over there.
Here on the ground?
No, to the ISS.
Oh. Well, you know, all that just depends on the success of our mission here, Macmillan.
Yeah, that mission is really weird, though, isn't it? Anyhow, okay. Thanks for letting me know that this was all just a prank, and everyone at the ISS knows about our secret mission. Which is an international mission, you know. So everyone knows about the secret mission.
What do you want, Macmillan?
I want answers, man. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
The answers will not be coming, Macmillan. Know
Yeah.
that. So you can either get on board or not.
Yeah. Just for your information, I'm going to chat a little bit with the prankster. Maybe we can narrow it down. If you have anything else, then I'm happy to listen, but otherwise I'll continue my shift. Kind of nice up here. Maybe.
He just cuts the comms.
Yeah.
So,
Fuming.
what do you guys want to do? I already know what Belton and Hamlet are doing. You guys can make some more craft electronic or a craft electronics roll. You're gonna need to make one for each suit.
But mechanical instead.
Turner, yeah, you can do mechanical. Turner, or we'll say you aid Belton so he gets that plus 20 or minus, you know what I mean.
Thank
Turner and Faye, what are the two of you doing?
I'm watching Kissinger because he has access to comms. I want to kind of see if he's talking to ground control, if we can trust him. And
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I will encourage Macmillan to respond to the Russians. Just jokingly say double that amount.
Turner, what are you doing?
I think she's also sort of sitting and watching Albert.
Yeah.
So you don't understand what you can do at all.
What do you mean?
Your brain.
What about my brain?
We did scans. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not normal.
I know it's not normal. What are you asking, Turner? Just speak plainly.
What happened? Why can you do that?
The years of, and you get a sense of like sincerity from him. It's just difficult to understand. It's years of meditation. You know, hundreds of years ago, people thought it was magic. Now we've learned it's the application of math, hypergeometry, equations that can bend reality, bend the mind, things like that. Years of study, decades of study have turned my brainwaves into that after meditation and practice.
Is this satellite worth a life?
I just do what I'm told. You get a sense of like resigned
Mm-hmm.
from him.
Sounds like it's not. All right.
Just do what I'm told.
Yeah. And then she'll sort of sit back and continue to watch not Weintrop's body.
Bless him.
I'm gonna send a message on the teams only comms.
Mm.
You know what also scuttles the mission is if Kissinger has a heart attack.
We're not going to murder anyone.
I mean, they were going to kill one of us.
I'll go away from Albert. See me talking in front of him.
Bye, Albert. See you later.
Bye.
Just float out of the... I took an oath.
Yeah, to do no harm, right?
Yeah.
As we rearm the war set.
I'm not suggesting that. I'm saying Belton's plan has legs.
I'm just wondering if this is safer.
Safer for who?
Us.
He's one of us.
Is he?
I don't
He's a
trust
human
the
being.
oath by one bit.
He's... And I don't mean to say this with any sort of joking. He's a sorcerer. They've sent us to die with him.
No one else is dying. Listen, I would expect this from Belton, not from you, Hamlet.
All right.
As Hamlet drops off of these comms, I'm gonna just give him a little cut thing and then lean over and say, you know, there could always be an accident on the EVA and someone just happens to drift away.
I think at that point, we're better off with the sabotage.
Oh, I'm saying porque no las dos. But
we need full buy-in from the team with whatever plan we execute. We can't go herring off doing murder if we don't have full buy-in.
how much is your human?
10. How much is yours?
10?
Yeah, all right.
That I seem convinced?
Does anyone have more than 10 human? For real?
Yeah, man.
Thank God.
Turner's got a whopping 30.
Yeah. Better than 10.
Triple, even.
Wow.
Fuck.
But anyways, how did you do on the aid rolls?
I failed the first one and passed the second, so that's plus 20 on the second suit.
Okay.
Why? How'd you do?
So that works perfectly, actually, because on the first one, let's say we were maybe having this conversation while I was working on the first suit. So you were distracted. I rolled a 46, regular success. For the second one, it's nearing like 0400 by this time. I rolled a 77. And so I very nearly blow the suit right in my face again. And with your aid as a success, you happen to catch it just before I detonated in my face.
Turn the valve.
Oh, fuck. They didn't put any coffee on this, did they? Okay, well, that's done.
Macmillan, as you hear, well, that's done. You're coming up on BLACKSAT. You can see it in the viewports of the shuttle. Actually, it looks like a very standard satellite, and you kind of maneuver into a shared orbit with it.
All of this just for a run-of-the-mill satellite.
No human life is worth that.
Wow.
So, what are you guys going to do?
I'm kind of grappling with the fact that, yeah, if this mission fails, my career's sunk, and the wife's already left me. I'll have nothing. All these accolades I've gotten over the years, just down the fucking toilet. But, you know, at least I know I won't be a murderer for my country. For actually not even my country, for some shadowy organization that's fine with manipulating people.
So, are you going to proceed with the EVA, make it look like you're doing all the right things, get out the door, go through the motions with O'Neill, but instead kind of give all of these appearances that you maybe went through a debris field and very unfortunately that satellite just didn't make it? Is that my understanding of your plan?
I think so, yeah. Just spending some more time as we're approaching, kind of rehearsing the script. That way Capcom will hear, like maybe Macmillan can call out that there's a debris field and stuff like that.
Okay. So yeah, you've got it all planned out. Okay.
And I do appropriate evasive maneuvers.
Do a barrel roll.
I want to see if we can get Kissinger just like on board.
Okay.
And I would like to check in on the message if there's any response.
To double it.
To double it? What was the message? Sorry.
No, I'm basically trying to respond like, who is this?
Oh no, you didn't get any response after that.
No responses. Okay. Is there currently Russian crew on the ISS?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then I'll ask if it's them, basically by name.
Like on a public channel, like, hey, what are you guys doing over there?
I mean,
Sasha, you son of a
ground
bitch.
control said it's a prank, so I can write very funny Yuri, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you send that back, but you send it on the tight beam to ISS.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're kind of maneuvering in space, eventually you just get like question mark back from the ISS, like, huh? And then like, good luck with your mission. Smiley face.
Yeah. Send them a type emoji back and.
Okay.
All right. Then via our private channel, it wasn't the ISS.
So you wanted to get Knessinger on board, and you have a little bit of time because you guys, everyone who's going on the EVA has to sit and do a pre-breathe, which is where you're breathing in like pure oxygen and getting your bodies ready. That takes a little bit of time. So you have some time to talk with him. You're sitting in your suits, you're breathing in this enriched air. What do you want to say to him?
Bro.
Hey man, don't do that ritual.
In Spay, you can speak with him as well. You know, it's just whoever wants to speak with him. He looks like he's just kind of in zone, maybe like meditating a little bit.
Hey, are you doing that Are you meditating? Are you doing that math thing? Because don't do it. We disabled the gas in the EVA tanks. There's no sacrifice.
Well, then,
Look.
and I'm assuming you've read him in on the plan. Did you? Did you guys tell him the plan?
Possibly we're doing that now.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
doing
We're
that
doing
now
that
because
now,
we couldn't
basically, yeah.
really trust him
Sure,
until
that's
we had
fair.
it
Yeah.
all figured out.
What do you mean you disabled the suits?
Now the suits work fine.
You disabled the nerve gas
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was planted by your buddy down in ground control.
So what's your plan here then?
Well,
You're
we
gonna get
go
us
out
out of
there.
this, make it look right, save us
No,
all, save our
we
job?
actually failed the mission.
So why am
Because
I doing this right now? What is your plan?
Gotta look like we
Because-
failed it right.
yeah,
We have to fail it successfully.
it's not that we do it; it's how we do it.
Okay, what's your plan?
Belton,
We're going to give all the appearances of going out on a spacewalk for you to start your ritual when, unfortunately, we'll happen to come across a debris field that will scuff up the shuttle a good bit and knock the satellite out of its current orbit and into a rapidly decaying orbit. It will be out of our hands, just a freak accident that came up at the worst time.
And what do? I just go through the motions like I'm doing the ritual or whatever? You said you disabled the thing.
We need you to start the ritual, do your
Okay.
mojo,
All
and
right,
then
all right.
cuss and scream as things just seem to go south. your
However,
part.
before you do your part where you need to do something to an unconscious guy from us,
Doing what? Sorry.
But before you do, I don't know, do you use a dagger or what is your weird ritual?
It's chanting. It's chanting in another language. Chanting formulas. The death came from inside the suits.
I never liked math.
Please fake the ritual.
A
Does
ritual is
Woolrich know it?
pointless and meaningless.
Yeah, but please don't do the real thing anyways.
Right. Now, how confident are you can make this look believable? That I can go home and we have a legitimate reason for this thing not going off, and I say my life persists.
Do you have any other
Confident.
ideas?
It's our life as well.
All right.
We just need you to go out there and say Mama San Mamusa a few times, and we'll do our part.
look, do your thing.
All right. Fine.
We're in this together.
We're all in this.
Together. Roll credits.
Fine.
And that's where it ends.
Okay. Well, then let's get this baby started. So, let me find my notes on spacewalks. All right. You get the airlock open. The three of you who are not on the spacewalk will just be
Yeah.
in the shuttle. I'm assuming Macmillan, you'll be at the cockpit at the controls.
Yeah. Should
Um,
I, just for realism's sake, how early do we notice space debris in orbit quicker than ground control?
If
if
it's
at
like
all?
micro debris, you may not
Probably
notice
not
it,
at
depending on
all, yeah.
where it gets dinged anyway.
Mm. But if it's like we encounter a debris cloud, I think it's something that I need to report.
Sure.
Yeah, then I report a nearby debris cloud.
You report that now?
Basically on our
at
post.
the appropriate time. Yeah, it'd be a
Yeah.
little bit before you saw it. Okay.
Yeah.
So your plan is, to fake this grand report at an appropriate time.
Mhm.
Okay.
The heist
Turner,
of the century.
Turner, you have like displays with medical data that come from their suits. I'm assuming you're kind of at those displays monitoring health data, etc. You can be in the cockpit with Macmillan if you want.
Yeah.
Faye.
I'll
well-
oversee the operations.
Okay.
Definitely monitoring.
Okay.
Yeah. Health
All right.
signs and things like that, ready to react if something happens. Not that
All
I can
right.
do anything, but
So the airlock opens. The two of you who are participating in this EVA need to make pilot spacesuit rolls.
Time to crit
Step
fail
out.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You crit failed it? What?
No, I said time
Oh.
to.
I was like, what?
I do
Okay.
only have a 50 in it.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. Fucking Belton is better at everything associated with being an astronaut than I am.
Well,
And I have a real problem about it.
It must be that black eye.
Hamlet, how'd you do?
49 on a 50.
Ooh, very good though. That's
Oh,
good.
that's actually a
all
good
you
roll.
need. That's actually a
68
good roll.
under
And
70.
GG, yeah.
Damn. Boy, we both
so-
almost fucked that up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You exit
Yours
the
is almost
airlock and you
nice.
get that void of space in front of you. It kind of calls to you, tempts you, tells you, step out, join me. You guide O'Neill carefully through the airlock because I'm assuming you don't trust him to get himself maneuvered properly.
I mean, we have to do basically the same thing like we did in the water.
So, who is going to help Belton get to the satellite? Only one of you needs to do it. One of you can kind of step by, put dings in the shuttle. One of you can get to the satellite, put dings in the satellite while he pretends to chant.
Hamlet, do you want to do that while I go to the satellite? Or did I misinterpret that?
No, that seems reasonable. You're better in an EVA suit than I am.
I want to slightly tilt the ship so that our cameras don't catch them that well.
Okay. So, Hamlet, you get to work putting little dents and dings in the shuttle. Belton, make another pilot spacesuit roll as you kind of guide O'Neill.
Okay. When the heat is on, it is time to shine. That is a 44 under 70.
Excellent. Very good. So you get him there pretty easily. He's clumsy. His tethers are tangled. It's not clean, but you get him there. And you're fine. Your tethers are good, straight. Everything is exactly the way you need it to be. He's just a mess, but it's okay. It's what it is. It's what it needs to be. Those of you inside of the shuttle are watching this all happen. You see Belton
That's right.
expertly guide O'Neill. You're hoping that Hamlet is doing his job. The ambient noise of the shuttle is so loud you're not going to even hear him dinging away at the shell.
Nice
And you're
and easy,
staring
Belt.
out the viewport. You can hear O'Neill start to do some weird chanting. It sounds a lot like what you heard him do before.
Is this what he did?
Yes.
And the three of you can see out the viewport of the shuttle. At first you see the stars, this, beautiful space, just as you remember it. Turner, you might be in complete awe. This is your first time here. And then things become blurry in this one spot on the nose cone of the shuttle. It's like the stars around it are perfect, but then they become warped in this one spot. They're blurry. They're not clear. There's a strange, almost like an angular cut at some point where they kind of bend.
I don't think that's supposed to do that. What am I looking at?
O'Neill, you can hear on the comms, you can all hear. He goes, fuck. Shit. What is that? Is that a, god damn it, that's a derivative. Jesus Christ, they were right. And you guys don't know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. But Belton, you're seeing this strange bending of the stars, this blurry vision in front of you. And first you're like, is it my helmet? Like, what's going on? Maybe there's something on my helmet. But then it's only in this one spot. And when you turn and look away, like you don't see it. And then when you turn back, you see it in front of you. And O'Neill goes, don't think about it. You can't manifest it. Stop thinking about it. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. You can hear Woolrich through the comms because he can hear. He goes, look, it is a distortion. Just, you're trying to spook yourself. Focus. Focus. Those of you in the shuttle, that distortion kind of, you want to say it disappears, but really what you think it's doing is like sliding into the nose cone of the shuttle.
Oh. He
I
says
kind of-
to ignore it.
Don't think about it.
Is that power?
It gives it power. Don't think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I get out a deck of cards. Play Go Fish.
Should we
He
turn the
continues
shuffle?
chanting.
All right. I'm dealing cards out.
Belton, you almost get the sense from like his tone of voice, like now it's like almost like a prayer, like he's trying to protect himself maybe, or like begging to someone or something, like, but it's a panic. It's not, there's no confidence in it. Like there's fear. And it just continues to move toward you.
Messenger, what's the move here? Do we get back inside and leave?
I don't know. I've never fucking seen one of these things before.
Sounds like it's time to go.
Spay, Turner, McMillan. You can see cameras in the area, and you can see this distortion kind of moves through. There's that weird, it looks like glitching.
Mhm.
It goes into Turner's like personal effects locker. The word Turner just kind of like blurs. You can't see it. It goes to Weintraub. And then Weintraub just rises from its seat. This
Strapped
thing.
in.
No.
And
Does
it's
he
just
unbuckle?
moving now. It's moving. It's up. It's ambulatory. It's
We did strap it in.
unbuckling itself. Yes, it's unbuckling itself.
Oh my god. That's a sand roll.
Yes, you can all three. Everyone at this point does need
No.
to make sand rolls. Belton, think about what you want to do. Is this thing is like in front of you now?
All right, I'm okay. Looks like
Are
we're
there
gonna have to beat this
multiple
thing
of
to death.
these?
Yes, there's
Okay.
at least 2.
Fail.
Pass.
All right.
How much
if
do we
you
lose on a fail?
failed, take a D6. If you pass, just take 1.
Okay.
Am I rolling this too?
I don't know that you even see it. You're just hearing people going, "What is that? What's going on?" I don't think so.
I am facing the shuttle.
Yeah, you're just like, doot, doot, doot. You know, you're just putting
Oh,
little
wow,
things.
that's really convincing acting.
I can't turn my head.
And then you can hear Woolrich. Finish the fucking mission. Why isn't it not? And you can hear him like clickety clacking away, and he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with the receiver? Look, Spay, are you there?"
Yes.
There's a button on your console. Green. About 2 rows deep, 3 spots down. Press the fucking button and get this mission taken care of. I don't know what's going on with my controls down here, but they're done. Nothing's working.
Oh.
Weintraub is fucking moving in his seat, and I try to distract the conversation from.
You're
from
just
the-
don't even worry about it, McMillan. It's you get home. You can get home, and it won't be a problem anymore.
He's coming towards us. What do you
Looks
mean,
like-
not worry?
Yeah. Looks like comms is breaking up. Oh. That button probably explodes the shuttle. Who the fuck knows? So he gets his sacrifice. So
Belton.
fuck that.
Belton, what do you do? This thing is closer and closer and closer to you. What do you do?
So in this whole time, O'Neill has been hyperventilating. I'm hearing people say, "Don't focus on it. Don't focus on it." He is just focusing on it and panicking about it. and we are both near the satellite. So what I want to do is maneuver my EVA back up. If I can disconnect his line back to the shuttle, and I want to kick him into the satellite and start bringing myself back up to the shuttle, assuming the thing is going to follow him.
Okay. And make one more pilot EVA, spacesuit for me.
Okay. That is a 13.
Okay, excellent. So you cut his line, you kick him free of yourself. In the shuttle, the Weintraub starts to move up to the mid deck. It climbs. Well, not floating, it doesn't need to climb. It's floating. It floats up to mid deck. And it seems to kind of pivot around aimlessly, almost like a jellyfish. And then it starts to move to the upper deck, which is where the three of you sit. What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab the nearest sheet. So I know fighting in 0G is probably really finicky. So it's probably easy to just hold a tarp over this thing.
I'll
Okay.
grab the other side.
So yeah, Turner, with me, quick.
Okay, so you're
Macmillan,
trying to
keep
maneuver
this thing
around.
away from us, from the controls, and don't hit that green button. That's what Ulrich wants.
Okay. Hamlet, what are you doing? You're just hearing all this commotion.
Hamlet, it's
What's
time to
going
go.
on?
It is
Oh.
time to go. We are
Call it.
going now.
All right, I jet on over to the airlock.
So you climb over to the airlock. The two of you need to make pilot spacesuit rolls.
Just waiting for one of us to die, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right.
That is an odd 4.
Nice.
I feel like my
All right.
countdown is ticking.
Coin toss over here. Oops, that's a 60 on a 50.
Okay. So Belton, you just blitz on past Hamlet on your way into the to the airlock. Hamlet, you're struggling. You're getting caught up in your tethers, and all of a sudden, this distortion thing that you kind of like spin around trying to like unmaneuver yourself, and then
What the
this
fuck is
distortion
that?
thing
Don't worry about it.
is right
What?
in front of you now.
I'm caught on my tether.
You need to make a POW ×5 roll.
What the fuck is that? 52 on a 60.
Okay. So it seems to, like, reaching out's not the right word, but this blur gets closer and closer and closer to you. And then you can feel it in your suit. And
Oh
you
my
feel
god,
this
it's in here.
burning, this tearing apart. You feel like you're being torn apart. Take 10 damage.
10 damage. I scream.
Oh yeah. Your body is on fire. It's like something is unraveling your DNA down to its very base level.
I don't think he's screaming and screaming and screaming and like not stopping to breathe.
What are your hit points? There. I see
Well,
it
it
now.
was
Okay.
12.
So yeah, make
oh.
a
Con.
roll. You can just hear Hamlet screaming in pain, in terror, in fear.
5. So
Okay.
he gets to stay awake for
The
this.
screaming doesn't end. Belton, do you turn around and help?
I was about to say, yeah, can I turn around and maneuver and basically just grab his line and start pulling to try to move
you're
him
yanking
back?
him back.
Line?
Yeah, I'm going to go fish. Maybe once I see the thing in your suit, I may cut you loose, but for right now, I'm trying to help. Okay, that's a 53.
Okay. So you pull him with you. That thing, it just kind of like passed straight through you. So you felt that in your suit, and then it just moved right on through you. So it is heading toward the space shuttle at this point. Those of you can see O'Neill kind of drifting away. He's not saying anything. In fact, the chanting is stopped. And he just quietly, you can hear him like breathing like hard, like he's alive. Turner, you have vitals. Oh, the vitals for Hamlet are all over the goddamn place. And he's like, God, it's beautiful. I miss this. Those of you in the cockpit are wrestling with a tarp, trying to keep Weintraub away from each of you as it kind of like reaches out and tries to kind of grapple around you. I think this is like I don't know. What's the grapple? Grapple is not the right word. What
Unarmed
is
combat.
the unarmed
Unarmed?
combat? Thank you.
Draw. 18 out of 40. I'm okay.
Okay. So you're keeping it at bay. Woolrich is just barking at you. He's like, fucking cut. It's time to go. It's time to go now. Like, just leave. Just go. And you know that, like, your two guys are not fully secured in the airlock in the ship. And he's like, fucking Belton, Spay, it is time to go.
We have to
I
wait.
don't respond to that
Okay.
because it's better if I don't respond to that because
That's
I
fair.
am waiting for
Yeah.
the rest of the crew.
Okay.
Can I
The,
support their action somehow?
Say again?
Can I support their action somehow?
You can go run to
of
the
getting
airlock to
into the
try to, like,
shuttle.
meet them when they're,
Mhm.
you can run to the airlock to meet them. Okay.
Yeah, I move past the kerfuffle and
Okay.
at
So
the
the two of
ladder.
you, the two of you are wrestling with this thing in the airlock. You run or into the cockpit. You run to the airlock. Belton, Hamlet, I need one more roll for pilot spacesuit as you guys maneuver yourselves into the airlock. You don't know where that thing's gone.
67 under 70.
Woo!
Oh
Got
no.
a 55
Buddy.
on a 50.
Pain.
Make a
Oh,
PAL times
no.
5 roll.
I'm going down, and you're coming with me, Belton. POW 5. Don't I die no matter what? I took 10 damage last time. 67 on a 60.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have your damage for you. This is just for funsies as a little
Uh-huh.
treat.
Uh-huh.
You're also going to
40
simultaneously
D6.
take. No.
D100.
Yeah, you're unfortunately you are going to be claimed, but you also take 10 sanity damage as this thing just tears you apart.
I'm one away from my breaking point.
Well, you also take 7 health damage, so I am sorry to report that this thing completely and utterly unravels you. Belton, you're looking at it, and this spacesuit is just red. It is just, it's like Hamlet's just been torn apart.
I'm shaking my head under the visor and cut the line and go back in.
Yeah. Macmillan, you're there. You just see Belton. He looks harried. You know, you can close the doors, get everything ready. It's going to be a rapid decompression of the airlock. Belton,
Yeah.
your eardrums blow out as you're rapidly decompressed from the environment, but you're inside of the space station, the space shuttle. You have no idea where that thing is. What are you guys going to do? You can hear
As
the
soon as
sounds of like Spay and Turner like struggling in the
All right.
cockpit.
As soon
Everyone's
as
in.
he's
We
back
are
in.
leaving.
As soon
Okay.
as he's in, I go back to the cockpit.
Okay, so Spay, are you taking control to like get you guys on a trajectory to get home?
I am holding this monster down.
Okay, make another unarmed combat. And I'll give you a plus 20 because I know Turner's helping you.
All
So-
right. Go Tarp. That
Go Tarp.
plus 20 saved my ass. 58
Woo!
under the 40.
Yeah, it's
40 plus
struggling
20.
with you. You can hear the commotion in the airlock. Macmillan and Belton are struggling to get up into the space with you. Now all 4 of you are crammed into a very small space with this thing. Macmillan, are you running to you're going to run to pilot this thing?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
start making your piloting rolls.
Okay. I want to turn the shuttle so that the afterburners hit the satellite.
Okay. I think
That's cool.
feasible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that it's fucked.
Yeah,
No matter
yeah.
We
what
should have done
is
that in the first
happening.
place.
I think,
No,
yeah.
that would be against my piloting. Hello? I have a reputation to uphold.
I
I'll also go
exploded.
and try and help Turner with the sheet I don't know what's
Okay.
going on, but if Spay needs to run, then helping that too.
I
Yeah,
have
we
a
got, like,
31
3
out of
people.
60 spacecraft.
Okay. So you turn the ship, you blast the satellite with the fuel. You probably blast O'Neill as well. His last
Yeah.
words to you all are, "I'm home." And you start the piloting back home. Are you all?
We're holding the sheet down.
Yeah, you're holding the
until
sheet.
this thing
Okay.
stops moving.
Okay. So you are going. It's going to be harder to do that significantly with the number of G's that you're going to hit. Getting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not strapped in.
You're going to fight unarmed combat, and you're going to fight it at a deficit. So
Oh,
plus
it's
20,
looking bad.
minus whatever the opposite.
This
way
is very bad.
I got a 20.
Holy shit! I rolled a 12 under 20 with that
up?
I rolled a
penalty.
20!
Yeah!
What's up?
Yes,
Turner, what are you doing?
I'm helping.
Holy
helping,
shit.
I'll
okay.
try.
That's crazy.
13 under 20.
Whoa,
Yeah!
No way.
I love
We
it.
locked the
I love
fuck
it.
in.
Hamlet's like, what the fuck, man?
we get them tangled in a bunch of nets.
Hamlet's, guys, I feel fine.
I'm at -5.
Hamlet's
Okay,
not worried about
Macmillan,
anything.
make me another pilot roll.
All right.
Everyone,
That
make
is-
me another unarmed combat.
Another one?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I don't think
It's not great, guys. It's not great.
it's fumble.
It's a 99.
Oh, fuck! 63.
No! I got an 11.
79.
Shit, Spay, what's up?
But
Okay.
if the fucking shuttle explodes.
Nah, the shuttle
No,
doesn't
it's
explode
not
for
gonna
that
show it.
piloting roll.
No.
But you do not gently or with any grace enter back into Earth's atmosphere. So everyone but Spay is like thrown back because
That's
of the
D10
Spay is,
damage, everyone.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
6 damage to everyone as they just get, well, except for Spay. Spay's holding it down with that
Does-
11.
Does
Damn.
the EVA suit have any armor?
You're not
The
in
same
the EVA
armor
suit.
as a bomb suit, right?
Fuck.
Does it help that I'm in the seat?
Did you strap in?
I mean, I have to pilot it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's your judgment call. If you strapped in, I'd say
Yeah,
that,
I would say so. Yeah.
yeah. Then you don't go flying or anything. So you just like hit the back of your chair really hard. You're probably going to get bruising all over your torso.
I take half then.
As,
Yeah.
So 3.
Yeah.
as Macmillan punches it, then I think at this point, I imagine Spay does, he like uses the inertia to make a flying kick at the thing trying to come through the door. But in the EVA suit, you just see Bolton get rocketed into the back wall, thunk, and
Oh,
go down on the ground. You don't know if he's alive or not.
Yeah.
damn it.
Hamlet's spacesuit, you can see it on the cameras, is like starting to make its way, its bloody, messy way up to
No.
the cockpit. The arm of Weintraub reaches out and grabs your arm, Spay, and you feel
No!
this burning, tearing of your flesh, but you only take 1 damage. So
Oh,
you shake it off.
that's right.
All right,
NASA's
Macmillan,
coursing through
take
my
us
veins.
home. One more piloting roll. For the love of God, don't fuck this one up.
Not like I have much of a choice. 42 out of 60.
All right, that's good. Okay.
The answer to life, universe, and everything.
So Belton's out. Turner's flung out. Spay, I need 1 more roll from you.
Okay, for just straight up unarmed.
Unarmed combat.
All right. We're gonna play keep away still. All right, I can't get lucky. 88. That's a fumble. Fuck.
Oof. Spay,
That hurt.
you take 7 damage.
Ah! I'm okay still.
Turner, you
Yeah.
can hear Spay screaming in pain. You see Belton's lying flat on the ground. You have no idea if he's alive, if he's dead. You see Hamlet's suit starting to peek up over the upper deck that you all are in, and then Dirk hits like Earth's atmosphere, and the two figures of Weintraub and Hamlet collapse. Like their suits no longer have like animation to them. Weintraub's helmet opens up and like Legos spill out and fill the cockpit.
That's where Legos come from.
Hamlet's blood is floating freely, chunks of him around. But you think that those things, whatever the fuck they were, are inert.
I'm crawling over to Belton.
I'm writhing
there's
on the
anything
floor
I can
in
do.
pain.
He's alive.
Yeah, you roll Belton over. He is unconscious, bleeding from a crack on the head, but there is a very faint breathing, as if I have 1 HP.
You can kind of get him in the seat, strap him in, strap yourselves in. Yeah, Spay, you're not doing too hot, but
What
you're
does
alive.
this damage look like?
It's a great question. If you take off your spacesuit, it's like patterns of fractal cuts all over.
Oh, like the
your
same
arm.
scar that Kissinger had?
Yes,
on
very
his
similar.
leg?
Just like, well, no, I won't say it's Kissinger. It's not like a lightning scar. You know, have you ever
Oh.
seen like a fractal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fractal, just like sliced into your arm, all up and down,
God, it
all
feels
up and
like
down
my
your arm.
arm's
It's a
on
beautiful
fire,
pattern.
Doc.
It'll look like a really cool scar later.
We'll get you patched up.
You guys touch down, and it's media blackout around this whole thing. Nobody talks about it. Nobody mentions it. Woolrich just kind of like shakes his head and like, what the fuck? In the after action report, what do you tell him? He's like, what the fuck happened out there?
All right, we blame the dead people. That's what we discussed on the way down.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna say not Al, but because we
O'Neill?
don't use that name.
O'Neill?
Pierce O'Neill. He fucked
Yeah.
it all up. Something out there attacked him.
Yeah.
We get our story straight.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. Well, I didn't see. I heard. Fuck. God damn it. Well, we gave it a shot, didn't we?
Yeah.
And with that, he just leaves. You never see Woolrich again. You,
Good.
Belton, Spay, you spend a lot of time in the hospital recovering. As I said, you have, well, Spay has the cool scar at the end of the day. Belton, you just hit your head and got an owie. No, you got touched too, didn't you?
I did
you get
not.
touched?
I just got a
No,
boo-boo.
You got the boo-boo. Things die down. Life continues on. The final shuttle mission launches. It's very successful. Lots of aplomb, media, accolades for those brave crew members who flew on that mission. You bitterly watch that news go down. What do you all do? Do you stay with NASA? Do you seek out Woolrich, this weird organization? Basically, it's just all hush-hush, and you're told not to talk about it. Protecting civilian lives and the public from information they couldn't handle.
I think Turner looks into Mustang Fields. I think she tries to go there if she can.
Okay. Macmillan, what do you do? Go get your reward from the Russians?
No. No, he'll probably stay maybe as an educator, flight trainer or something.
Yeah. Stay on, train the next generation.
Yeah.
Belton?
And look
Oh,
out for weird people like Woolrich.
After
Belton?
being directly responsible for the deaths of 2 crew members on the flight, I don't think I can hack going back out there again, even returning to the Navy. I think I'm going to try and aim to retire and then just maybe open like an electronic repair shop or something and just try to whittle the rest of those days away.
Spay.
Well, since there were 2 deaths on that mission, it's kind of like a black mark on my record. But
You find that your record is just wiped of that mission, period.
oh, okay.
Mhm.
So I guess I'll stay on to NASA and just be very careful, just like Macmillan.
Yeah. You know, you rise through the ranks. Eventually, you get that corner office. It doesn't come as quickly as promised, of course, but you're ambitious, smart, a good leader. At some point, you get an ISS mission. You get to go up there.
And I didn't have to kill
You didn't have to kill anyone.
anyone.
You're welcome.
Those who stay eventually get approached by someone who claims to work for this shadowy government agency, non-government agency. An offer. Do you take it? And I'll get to Turner in just a second. Spay, do you accept the offer?
Nope.
Macmillan,
Uh-huh.
you take it.
But not
Very
with
good.
the intentions that they like it.
Turner, do you have like stipulations?
Yeah. He wants to know what these people are up to, but he doesn't trust them or wants to really I mean, he has seen now that there is more that he always suspected, but he doesn't trust their intentions in any way.
Of course. Probably
So
wise.
Huh?
Turner, you find Mustang Fields. What do you do when you find it? Do you join them?
Yeah, I think she wants to know what happened.
Do you study that hypergeometry that O'Neill mentioned?
I think so.
Very good. And Belton gets away with a quiet life. Unfortunately, Hamlet returns home in a body bag.
Does he?
Well, in pieces.
Didn't I get left outside?
No, your suit came in with the
Oh,
derivative.
I see. Lovely.
All right. That's where we'll call it. That is BLACKSAT.
Thanks, Ollie.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Woo, thanks for running.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out the RPG Reanimators podcast for horror scenario reviews, interviews, gaming discussions, and more.